You're like a coach. Oh man, what's happening, family? This is another episode of Open Field Podcast. I finally showed up. It's been hard. It's been hard. Been a lot. Just. This is almost like the presidency, man. I don't know. I don't want to vote for neither one of them. But you got to go with somebody.
You're
We got
ducking that
Brandon in
smoke.
here. We got Michael Baldini in here. We got B here, and then me. I'm nobody important. How you guys feeling, man?
I'm
Clean shaven,
disappointed
ready
in
to
you,
roll.
man. I'm disappointed in you. You was ducking that smoke, brother.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
man.
got early back from the dead, real quick. Had to pull him out the grave. You know what I'm saying?
It was hard, man. It's hard to
Had to
just.
get
It's
CEO
hard,
out the
man.
grave.
It's the battle of the light skins, and you hate to see it, buddy.
It was hard, man. I just don't want to root for that one of these guys, man. It's hard.
I mean, we heard you in the telegram clearly pick who you wanted to.
Hey, early. Stay
Yeah, I
on
might
that.
have to
Stay
go
on
with
Jalen
Mahomes.
Hurts' side, bro. We don't want
Yeah, I
that
might
bad
have to go
juju,
with
bro.
Mahomes, man. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't think Jalen Hurts deserves it, man. I just don't. I don't know, man.
Early, I
don't
know
think
what
he
you're
deserves
doing
it.
though. You're not slick because every
Yeah,
single guy
everybody I
that you
root for loses.
loses.
So everybody I root for.
I know
I've
what you're
become
doing,
Drake.
Los.
I become Drake. Whoever I root for is getting their asses whipped. Every time I started giving somebody, as soon as I gave Jane Daniels credit, blown out. Josh Allen, blown out. Lost. As soon as I go with you, boy, I got
The
the I got
early
the
curse.
the death note. You're out of there.
That's even more of a reason why Mahomes is going to be the GOAT if he wins this one. Because he
It's hard because I don't know if I
Drake
want to
early.
go with. I don't know if I want to go with the streak, or do I want to go with Jalen Hurts getting his first win, then him being in a magnitude that I know he don't deserve. It's hard, man. I don't know.
What do you think people are going to start saying he's the best player in the league? There's still four or
Say
five.
he's top 5, which I
He's
disagree
not.
with.
I'm about to say, come on, random. You know
He's
he's gonna be
not.
top five.
He's not though.
Yeah, he's
He's
not.
not. Just because you win the Super Bowl doesn't automatically make you better than somebody.
But
Unless
those
he's
are what the talks are going to be going into next season, though, random. You know it. And if
bro,
he beat Patrick
J-Rob
Mahomes,
everywhere.
it's like this. You know what's so funny? You don't think Eli's as good as that people have placed him, and a lot of it was because he beat Tom Brady. It's kind of the same thing
Twice
for
like
me
that.
with Jalen Hurts. If he beats Mahomes, especially stopping the streak, and I'll be real with you, this team is so good they can win the next at least. They can go back to back at least.
Yeah. No, they can.
They're going to put him on. They're going to put him on certain. It seems like everybody. Jalen Hurts has been one of them guys that I understand he's good looking. He's very marketable, and I know this is a because we don't understand how much it comes into play with the marketing too. It's the reason why Lamar don't get the love he deserved to get because of his look. Jalen Hurts is clean cut. He cut the dreads. He's clean cut. He's handsome. He's GQ. He's every girl wants him in the sense. Oh, he's so
No
handsome,
soul, as he put it.
humble, all that stuff. He wins the Super Bowl, even though he's going to be put on a platter. He's going to be put in the stratosphere with the Josh Allens, the Joe Burrows, and the Lamar Jacksons
And it is
with a
our
bowl.
responsibility. It is our responsibility to say no. He don't belong there. He don't.
Yeah, I think you're. I mean, some people will, but overall, yeah,
Right.
you're kind of overreacting.
Like
Yeah.
he could win this Super Bowl, ball out like he did the last time he played Mahomes. I'm still saying Josh Allen better than him.
I'm not gonna lie. There's not much that he's gonna do to move him off of where he is for me within the realm of quarterbacks. Like I don't
mean,
know if
after the top
he
four,
replicates the last Super Bowl. That like if he has a performance like that, I don't even know if that's gonna really change my opinion.
if he has a performance like the last Super Bowl, he can make an argument for number 5. Like number 5 is not, like, even though I think it's Matthew Stafford, number 5
almost out
is
the
not
door.
impossible to take. Now, top 4 is impossible for Jalen Hurts to take. Number 5 is not impossible.
Yeah.
At the very least, it'll be a conversation. I wouldn't have him number 5. I still think Stafford would be better. I still think Jaden Daniels and CJ Stroud are better. But if he has a masterclass in the Super Bowl, he will at least be in the conversation. He will be.
I'm fine to have the conversation. I'm still taking JD, CJ Stroud. Stafford, maybe he kind of had a down year from what he had last year. I think last year he was superb, but yeah, I mean, winning the ring doesn't really mean they're not gonna put you in, they're not gonna put you like as elite. with rings because with Joe Flacco, he had like one of the greatest Super Bowl runs of all time, and the next season, nobody really put him in those type of talks, even though he was incredible. And the same thing with Eli twice. I mean, you'll be great with a ring, but you're not gonna be put in. No, I don't think anybody's gonna overreact and all that stuff. So I mean,
Well, we know one person that will. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about, but
yeah, but
Mr. MJ.
You're talking MJ, and I will call into his show and be like, I'm sorry, bro. These 4 quarterbacks are better than him.
Yeah.
And you know it. Because guess what? If any of those 4 quarterbacks, if somebody called MJ right now and say, for this game, you get to have Joe Burrow.
No, he wouldn't do it. He legitimately
then he's dumb. You get to have Josh Allen. Then you're dumb. Then you're dumb. Because they're just better quarterbacks than him. They're just better.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. That's because it's like, okay, if we're just gonna base our opinion strictly off of who wins in the playoffs, then what's the point of the regular season? Like, it's just like, to me, you still have to be a certain level of consistent, a certain level of great in the regular season to get put over guys like Burrow, Allen, Lamar. Like, if you're not doing at least what they're doing or somewhat close, then I can't put you over them, even if you have the playoff success, unless you go God mode on a team that's not that good. Like, so
yeah,
in his team, and he hasn't gone God mode, and his team is really good. So
yeah, I mean, I've seen it. I hate to say it. I've seen these conversations on Twitter where Jalen Hurts has outperformed Joe Burrow and all that stuff like that at head-to-heads. Yeah, that's cool, but you're not, at the end of the day, you're not better than Joe Burrow. There's no conversation to be had where you're ever on the level of Joe Burrow or Patrick.
But he's not better than, but we talking about the best. We know you ain't better than Lamar, Joe, Patrick, or Josh. You also ain't better than Stafford. You also ain't nowhere you. I'm taking Justin Herbert over
with
you.
Stafford. That's debatable.
It's not a. What are we talking?
It's debatable with Stafford.
He's in the same team.
Bro, it's no way you're telling me that if Stafford played for that team, he wouldn't be better than Jalen Hurts, or he like what?
He didn't play to his best of his ability this year as he did last year. I'm comparing this year and last year with Stafford. Stafford last year was top 5.
But Brandon, did you watch? Brandon, you watch too much football to say that, bro. Bro, it took 7 weeks for fucking Cup and your man to come back.
I understand that, but in the Super Bowl,
but when they were both back,
not the Super Bowl, in that playoff game, you don't take that sack, bro. There's an ugly sack. There's a bad play.
I'm not even talking about that.
But your own life. What do you mean on to that sack? First of all, you're going against the best team in the NFL. Dog, they shouldn't even been there. You know that they shouldn't even been there. The Eagles are leaps and bounds better than them, and they barely beat them.
I understand. He hasn't had the help. You can't argue that. But even still, it's the same thing with CJ Stroud, bro. Even still, when he had the time to make those throws, he was just making bonehead plays, bro. And would you take
Jalen Hurts and Matthew Stafford on the Eagles right now, from the start of the season to now?
I have to go back and really dive in. I mean, of course, I watched them both live. I watched a lot of them both live. Matthew Stafford. I watched a lot of Kyler Murray this year. I watched a lot of CJ Stroud this year. I really
watching Kyler.
There's no way you don't think Matthew Stafford will be better with the same play calling.
Listen.
All I'm saying is yeah, Matt Stafford didn't have his whole team healthy for a lot of the season early, but let's not act like that he was playing lights out when they got back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He still was making some bonehead.
This is why I had to go. Riddell, how many games did Matthew Stafford literally beat teams he had no business beating once he got half the crew back? Riddell?
Yeah, I mean, we can't forget that Bills game. He had a masterclass. The thing is, I hear what you're saying.
He did.
The Rams changed up their style to be more defensive oriented and run the ball a lot more later on the season, which helped them win games and make the playoffs. And then when the playoffs hit, Stafford was cooking. Now the Eagles are just a better team, but he absolutely dominated the Vikings. The Vikings got cooked. So I mean,
that ain't saying much,
bro. You thought the Vikings were gonna win that game, though?
No, I didn't think they would win that game, but I think they were having a phenomenal season. Now, did I think they were gonna win that game? No, because I knew Sam Bradford.
I don't think he was there for predictions.
Not Sam Bradford. Sam. God, dog. What's his name? Sam.
Darnold.
I'm sorry, yeah. Sam Bradford. Anyway, Sam Darnold. I mean, eventually the spotlight would get a little too bright for him. He's never been there before. I saw it coming. I didn't think he played that bad, but I didn't see them winning.
Fair enough. But ultimately, yeah, when everything's said and done, I got Stafford top 5. But like I said, Jalen Hurts can put himself in the tier with the Stafford, the CJs, and the Jadens. So
yeah, I think
the fact that we even saying that is that reason why I don't like Jalen Hurts. It's exactly like
I don't understand.
There's no way y'all think he's on the same level as Matthew Stafford, bro.
I'm saying if he has a masterclass Super Bowl like he did the last time, that's what
I don't understand why.
So what did he happen? What did the same thing that been happening the whole playoffs happened over there with fucking Saquon carries him? He makes a couple throws and y'all boo-hoo that. Oh my God, he made a 3rd and 18.
This is where me and you depart.
I'm with you right now.
I agree that Jalen Hurts does have a great team around him, but to act like Saquon's running for 450 every fucking game is also wrong.
Also,
so this playoff run has he not got carried?
Yes.
No, that's not true.
He has not been carried.
Oh, all right.
No, because
unless
wait.
I don't know about all that, man. I don't know.
No, just because Saquon's having a great Brandon, just because Saquon's having a great postseason. So then by that metric, every quarterback that has a position group that is going off, that quarterback's getting carried. So LeGarrette Blount in 2016, he was balling out. So Tom Brady got carried that postseason.
LeGarrette Blount wasn't playing like Saquon, bro.
But I understand that. But just so you're telling me you watched that NFC Championship game, and just because Saquon had big runs, Jalen Hurts wasn't also making plays.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like
Jalen Hurts made some plays.
Hey, Brandon, we don't have to. Brandon, let's go to the numbers, Brandon. Against Green Bay, 25 carries, 125 yards, and TD. Against LA, 26 carries, 205 yards, and 2 TDs. Against the Washington Commanders, 15 carries, 123 TDs. He was doing it.
Listen, wait.
This is exactly
you're
why
getting
Brandon,
emotional for no reason. No.
He's getting emotional.
The first two games,
bro.
The first 2 games.
We watched the games.
I'm not gonna argue. Wait, hold on. The first 2 games, I'm not gonna argue about him getting.
Random.
He didn't play. He was mid at best, and Saquon was eating fine. But in the NFC Championship game, that was a masterclass from Jalen Hurts.
Brandon, hey Brandon.
Masterclass is
No.
This was Riddell, real quick.
Actually,
let me just say it because you saying something ain't true.
Let me finish my points.
Oh my God! You had 2 weeks to get your point across. I'm here now. Let me get some bump. Riddell, here's my thing, Riddell. We both know that game was a blowout. That was literally a stat packed game, and y'all know that.
Stop talking.
That was a stat packed game.
Stop talking. Let me finish.
Mike, go ahead.
Let me finish.
Mike, go ahead.
My point is that I don't even remember now. But the point basically was that this is how bad it is. Is that you interrupt me? I forget.
I'm back, baby. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is the point. If you're gonna sit there, your point about how Jalen Hurts is put in conversations he shouldn't is not what I'm mad about. But when he plays well, via the 2022 run that he had, via this NFC Championship game, you don't give him any credit for when he deserves credit. But you want to sit there and your point is not necessarily incorrect, but you're also being unfair at the same time. And that's where you lose me on this conversation.
But
Mike.
Hold on.
Mike, did you give Brock Purdy credit when he won games? Or did we all say he got carried by how great his team was? Well, not all of us, you know what I thought.
So it depends on the thing. If you're talking about putting him in top 7 to top 8 conversations, hell no, I wouldn't give Brock Purdy that credit. But did I give him credit for doing his job? Fine, yeah.
So but just to play on the field,
I still think Jalen Hurts' run in 2022 is more impressive than Brock Purdy.
So is Jalen? We talking damn 2022 this year. Did Jalen Hurts? Did he have a top 10 season this year?
Do you have a top 10 season?
Yeah, is he a top 10 quarterback after this year?
Yeah, he was pretty inconsistent.
Okay, cool. Would you take this year or Brock Purdy's year last year?
Hell no, but that's not fair because you're talking about one guy's
I'm asking a question. Would you take this
and the other guy's best season?
So who is what season are you taking better? Who you taking, him or Brock Purdy from last year?
Well, I said Brock Purdy from last year, but I think that's
but you still didn't have Brock Purdy top 10 from last year.
Best season. That's not Jalen Hurts' best season.
We're not doing best season. We're talking about the talent, the mixture of the talent. That's the whole point. The point in the case is that Jalen Hurts' talent versus Brock Purdy talent is kind of close to what we're talking about as far as the teams being loaded. If you weren't going to get Brock Purdy top 10 last year with the talent that he had, and Jalen Hurts got just as good of a talent this year, then why all of a sudden is now Jalen Hurts top 10, but you wouldn't get Brock Purdy top 10 last year?
It doesn't have anything to do why I think he's top 10. Like, not really. Like, the 2022 season where he should have won MVP if he didn't miss a game is the main reason why I think he should be top 10, because he has a career-defining season that was legitimately him being the main factor to why they were winning games, okay? And, yes, he's been inconsistent overall, but at the end of the day, he has that season, and he has relative playoff success. So I'm not going to totally base it off of playoff success, but I do think that I just think that if you're talking about the best season that Jalen Hurts has and the best season that Brock Purdy had, I think that Jalen Hurts had a better season. I do. That's just how I feel about it. And I feel like that we're underselling.
But if we doing that,
underselling the situation
2 years ago. So what about so how do you? I'm asking something. How do you get to stay top 10 from 2 seasons ago, dog? Because if we talk about him last year, he would have got out of the top 10, right? But then you put him back in the top 10 because 2022.
No, I think last year he was hard carrying too. Obviously, he had a lot of turnovers, but like we talk about that offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator situation. They had Matt Patricia and the other homie from Florida.
Okay, so was he top 10 last year though? Was he in the top 10 last year?
Completely fell apart. What?
Was he in the top 10 after last year?
Yeah.
That the fuck? All right, you got it.
I don't know. I can say this, man. Like Jalen Hurts, like. He's made some plays here and there, but you cannot argue the facts that Saquon and that defense kept them in the game. If things got ugly, I don't know for sure that you can depend on Jalen Hurts' arm to break them all the way back. I haven't really seen it. There've been close games where the defense keeps them in, or Saquon, breaking off one of his big runs that keeps them in a game. I don't really. You guys think Jalen Hurts is clutch? I haven't seen that yet. I don't see him down by 17, bringing the team all the way back, like I've seen Matthew Stafford do or Joe Burrow do.
Lose those games, right?
You say what?
Yeah, and there's also only like
down by 17 to lose, except for
Brady and
Mahomes.
I mean, not like 17. Let me not say a big number,
but
like
Brandon,
but like 10 or so. But like a Patrick Mahomes does, or a Matthew Stafford does, or like a Joe Burrow does. I don't trust Jalen Hurts in those type of moments because he's always in a game that's always close, and he always had a great talent around him. And
but Brandon, not even that, Brandon. They talk about the NFC Championship game. Every game where the game was close, the nigga had a mid game. The one game where it's literally a blowout. So of course you super relaxed. They was routing the Commanders from the jump. Of course you had a masterclass game, but you don't give them credit for that game when they were blowing. They beat the team by 30 points almost. Of course, oh yeah, he had a masterclass. My dog, every game when they needed him and it was a close game, nigga, it wasn't him who won the game for the most part. It was Saquon legs or the defense. But the one time that it's a blowout, you stat pat. We've done this with Dak stat pat before. We've done it with so many quarterbacks who stat pat when they up by 20. Of course, you know this. Anybody who played the sport know this. Riddell, Brandon, whoever played the sport, you know this. When you are up, you are way more relaxed. Even in basketball, the three hitting way more when you up by 15 because it's a different level of pressure that's on you.
He was making plays before the game got out of hand. To act like that he was completely stat padding is crazy. Number two, how many quarterbacks can win games strictly based off of their arm?
What are you talking about?
Dude, he played well in the first half just because Saquon had a big run and then also got a second touchdown doesn't mean that he didn't play well either. Like two things can be true.
The second touchdown happened after the defense got him a turnover inside damn near red zone. Come on, bro. I watched the game, man. What are we talking about, dog? The whole first half was Saquon, but the second half, he got busy in the second half because they were by then they were already up by so much.
Dude, he was making plays in the first half, bro. Like you're just lying now. And also, how many quarterbacks can win games strictly based off of their arm? Like this is the thing is like I don't understand why.
Only the elites.
Dude,
only the elites.
What you mean? The best of the best.
Only the elites.
Okay, no one's saying that he's top 5 here.
Nobody
We're saying he's top 10.
Nobody said that.
Early, you're
top
just
10. Top 10 really isn't a debate. Jalen Hurts is absolutely in top 10. I'll give him that.
So Early's trying to make it seem like he's not top 10, and that
I
he
think
shouldn't even
I
be
think
in
we
that
saying
conversation.
I think we saying he top 10 because of his team success and not because of his play. That's what I think.
That's not true.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
If I look at Jalen Hurts himself, I see a top 10 quarterback. I see
He's top
around
10.
7 or 8, maybe
like,
9.
I don't understand how this is such a I don't understand why you fight back against this so much. He's top 10.
How do you take him over? So I know you don't take. Y'all said it's close match with Stafford, but do you take him over Stafford right now at this point?
No, but
do you take him over? Do you take him over Jalen? Do you take him over Justin Herbert at this point?
They're in the same tier.
They're like right there.
No, I'm saying, if you had to pick one, you taking Hurts instead?
Based on how Herbert just played, I'm taking Hurts over him.
I'm absolutely taking Jalen Hurts.
Because, dude,
if you want to go by that and you want to use stats, since for some reason you only want to use stats, so fine, go look at Justin Herbert's last game that he played in the postseason and tell me you're taking him over Jalen Hurts.
Tell me you're taking him with a 20-point lead against freaking Trevor Lawrence. I'm not.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
You're being petty. You're being petty.
I'm sure not.
No, because you talked
about
the
mistakes the guys like Justin Herbert make, they don't have a Saquon to help them when they're having a bad game, or they don't have a defense like that.
Herbert was the main reason they lost the game.
Yeah, dude, stop.
It was the main reason.
And also,
it don't matter if he got bailed out or not.
I understand Quentin Johnson stinks and all that. He dropping passes, but dude, stop.
He was making bad decisions. He was just giving the ball to the other team. He was bad.
Okay, so whose fault is it more on that interception to Quentin Johnson? Was it Justin Herbert or Quentin Johnson's fault? It's Justin Herbert's fault because that was a dumbass decision to make.
Yes.
Flat out
he stinks. You know he stinks. He's not gonna make a play. Don't throw to him no more.
Damn, Irv Gotti passed away?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Also, 50 Cent's a clown. That's
he's trolling it. Dude. Irv Gotti trying to get him killed. We can be petty all we want to. I'm sorry. I'm on 50 Cent's side, dude. You try to get me killed, dude. It's fuck you for life. But back to football.
That's
because you're a Gucci fan. Anyway, but yeah, like I feel like damn, I just feel like he's in a I don't know, man. I just feel like dog, he has such a great team that I don't know. Maybe can we do the same thing with Brock Purdy? We like, man, we gotta see Brock Purdy look like once. We can't afford everybody. I think I see Jalen Hurts ball when he don't have everything.
What does Jalen Hurts do better than, or what does Brock Purdy do better than Jalen Hurts? I'm like genuinely curious because this is where you lose me.
But here's the thing. I'm not even doing the argument of that, bro. I don't even care about Purdy as a whole no more. I'm not comparing him. I don't want to compare what he do better. All I'm saying is that when Brock Purdy had a great 31-9 last year, right? 4,000 yards. When he had that season last year, a lot of y'all was saying that it was the team and you still can't trust Brock Purdy this and that. What I'm saying, Jalen Hurts is having a great year off of what he has around him, but it's a different type of narrative. That's all I'm saying. It don't always have slow starts. It's just a different type of narrative. That's all I'm saying. Like, so if we don't,
based on what we've seen from the player, the reason why last year we were very hesitant on Brock Purdy because the fact the year before he got hurt, we got to see it more times. We're also Jalen Hurts getting the rub that every other quarterback gets when they play well in the postseason. The year before last year was 2022. He just told you, like, bro was balling.
And 2021.
And he got hurt. He got hurt the next year. Then we're back. So let's not pretend like this isn't something. And also the pedigree of what the guy's done. The guy, Brock Purdy is Mr. Irrelevant. He was Mr. Irrelevant for a reason. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just because people didn't know. They clearly did their homework on him.
Because he's got a noodle arm. That's why.
Yeah, and all that. And also
watch your mouth there, Mike.
He does. That's just facts.
It's true.
It ain't Heineke. It ain't Heineke noodle.
Yeah.
It at least is.
No, it's not.
Decent.
It's not.
All right. Okay. You don't know ball if you think Heineke.
Yeah, but Heineke's not a starter playing on one.
He was at one point. They took him serious.
This is what I'm trying to say. Heineke's not a starter on what, barring injury, is one of the best.
At some point, he was, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's great. Okay, so that's great, but we're not putting. Heineke's not on the 49ers, who are, barring injury, making deep playoff runs, going to the Super Bowl. Like, that's not what Heineke was. We're not putting him in those conversations. But when people want to do that, I was also a Brock. I still am, because I what I saw from Brock Purdy this year was that he was more pocket mobile. He was trying to make. his physical limitations plus the fact that he's also still new to the game was the reason why he was not a top 10 quarterback this year, just outside of it. But also I've seen you give more smoke toward Jalen Hurts early when you don't give the same smoke toward Jared Goff. And Jared Goff is a God squad too.
Okay, my issue is with
but it's not the same level of God squad to me, honestly. But even with that, right? I know I still don't put. My thing is this: we wouldn't give Jared me and Brandon gave Jared Goff the love because of how great he's been having good seasons back to back. And okay, cool. He didn't have a good playoff, but let me tell you something. What I've noticed with the playoffs, right? That shit is you can't call that for nobody no more because so many guys pop out in the playoffs. If that's the case, if Josh Allen, hold up, if Jared Goff ain't shit because he can't perform in the playoffs the way we want him to, then Lamar ain't shit.
Okay, wait. Question.
The only thing Lamar has to answer now is the fact that he has to play consistently well in the playoffs.
Don't matter. So playoffs don't matter. Is Joe Montana still top 5 quarterback?
You can't just hand wave the most important games of the season.
No, I'm not. No, what I'm saying is that when me and Brandon was showing Jared Goff love, y'all was giving us a hard time because we ain't seen the playoff. Okay, cool, but that don't excuse what he did during the regular season.
Nobody said that.
We didn't say that because of the playoffs. We were talking about his limitations.
I said he was top. I said he was top 7, and y'all wasn't trying to go for that because of playoffs.
No, it wasn't because of the playoffs. It was because of the limitations that he has as a player. It was not because of the playoffs.
So Jalen Hurts don't have limitations?
Yes,
Jalen Hurts he has limitations, but they're not.
So you think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Jared Goff?
Yeah,
I would take Jalen Hurts over Jared Goff.
Okay, here's the thing.
I don't think it's that. I don't think
they're in the same tier.
I don't think it's a gap either. I don't think it's a tier.
It's not a gap. They're in the same tier. I don't understand why you're so adamant about all these different people, quarterbacks. They're in the same tier. They're all in the same tier.
But here's the thing, though, is this is the same thing with Brock Purdy. Are we gonna say, yeah, Jared Goff and Brock Purdy, they're probably more accurate in the intermediate game, right? I think we know that Jalen Hurts' deep ball is pretty good. It's not elite or anything, but it's good. But the thing about Jalen Hurts to me is this is my breakdown of him. Is he elite at one singular thing? Tush push elite, but that's a very small part of the game. Running the ball, I would say he's very good. I don't even know if it's great. But there's not one particular thing in Jalen Hurts' game that is bad either. With Jared Goff, it's mobility and dealing with pressure. That's bad. Okay. Brock Purdy, I don't know if there's anything necessarily bad about his game either, but I'm just saying there's more to be desired with Brock Purdy's game than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is the type of guy. He's not glaringly bad at anything. He's not great either. So he's good to solid in every category, and he can run and make plays with his legs.
If you want to take Jalen Hurts over Jared Goff, that's cool. That's cool. All I'm saying is that I don't know, man. It's just so many quarterbacks I think don't have what he has, and we just don't take into consideration. And I just feel like we just act like his team isn't God tier, and that we don't take into consideration because there's a lot of guys we might again. You see, Josh Jacobs came out and said, "Dog, we need a number 1 receiver." Dog, yeah, you're right. Your man, C.J. Stroud didn't have that great of a season this year, and neither did Jordan Love. But let's be real. If they had the O line, we play calling or not, with the O line and the receivers that they have in England for Philly, there are so many guys who would have been great this season with that same team.
But you can make the same argument with the.
You can also make this opposite argument. Just because you put a player in a team does not mean that'll automatically translate. It just doesn't.
It does not. It does not.
It does not mean that that's going to be great. What if Matthew Stafford goes there? He doesn't vibe with Kellen Moore, and then he's not used. He likes quicker receivers, so maybe he throws it more to Smitty. AJ Brown crashes out, and then now what? But
AJ Brown is everything you need out of a receiver, though. So you need quick.
Okay, DK is also everything you need out of a receiver, but he just don't.
No, he ain't. Come on, bro. We just compare DK to
don't
AJ
act
Brown.
like what I'm saying. No. This is my problem.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Early. Don't act like what I'm saying has not happened. Just because you send a quarterback, no matter how good he was, to a new team, doesn't mean that everything just works out. Just because you can bring up examples, Reese Brady, who's the GOAT, Matthew Stafford, who's great, but name other people.
Matthew Stafford is the example because the moment he went to Los Angeles, the Rams, he completely opened up Cooper Kupp to where he was supposed to be.
Okay, then what about
We
Carson
was always
Palmer?
saying the Rams are a quarterback away. They got Matthew Stafford.
Okay,
He went to the
what
Super Bowl,
about
won
Carson
Super Bowl.
Palmer when he left the Bengals and went to Arizona?
Carson Palmer was washed by the time he went to Arizona. Let's be for real. Brandon?
He was second in the MVP, dog. What are you talking about?
He played
second in the MVP.
He played well. He played well to a point.
He was
in Arizona,
second in the MVP.
but in the playoffs, he absolutely crumbled.
But he wasn't washed.
Just because you can bring up.
Nah, he wasn't washed, but like he was like a
He
season.
was
He was like one season away from being washed.
Exactly.
Like he was kissing wash. He was about to live like
wash.
But I like look.
You're a
look,
better example would be Kurt Warner. When Kurt Warner went to the Cardinals, he got bit.
It was this close.
You mean when he went to the Giants, he got big?
No, the Cardinals. He got busy. The Giants didn't have anything. The same thing me and Riddell been saying. Of course he got big with the Giants.
Okay, hold on. And then let me say this. Okay, since you want to do that, the best example that we have is Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson goes to Denver, and that crumbles. Then Sean Payton gets him. One of the best offensive minds of this generation gets him, and he can't work out there either. Just there's if you just want to use this guy's a god, just because you have the squad doesn't mean that you're going to play up to match that.
Oh, okay, sure. I can do two examples that were recent. I can give you when Peyton went to the Denver, and I can give you. You said Russell Wilson, not Russell Wilson. It was another guy I just had in my mind that went to a team. Oh, when Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers, literally, there were teams that we all said, man, if they get a quarterback who can really sling that bad boy, that whole team be different. Literally, they were a 500 team the year before with
the only difference with those two. You are talking about two of the best quarterbacks to ever touch a football.
Never played a game, dude. You can't argue top 5 quarterbacks
when
all
I bring
time.
up Matthew Stafford will go down as the top 15 quarterback all time, probably. And like he's a scrub.
Early, and Peyton and Tom Brady.
I'm not just putting everybody on that team.
Early, stop. Peyton and Tom Brady clear Matthew Stafford.
Absolutely.
On his best day.
Of course.
So you bring up two of the best quarterbacks, top five quarterbacks as your argument is dumb. Because they're two of the best. They would have made, because guess what they did? They literally took over the program. Matthew Stafford was not going to LA and taking over the program. Sean McVay helped him. It wasn't the other way around.
But Matthew Stafford, we already knew was if you knew was a great quarterback. When he went somewhere where they literally was just a quarterback away, because we all know Jared Goff held them back in the Super Bowl when they played the Patriots. He literally wins the Super Bowl the very next year, and he makes Cooper Kupp a damn near the Triple Crown winner, and that ain't been won since 06 when Steve Smith had won. That shit it was 13 years it had been won. Like what? 15 years it hadn't been won. What are we talking about, dog? Like Matthew Stafford did it though. Honestly, he went to the Rams and went crazy. You tell me if Matthew Stafford goes to the Eagles, that team isn't going crazy?
Okay, so then why don't you talk about how much of a God squad the Rams team was?
They were.
By the time they made it to the Super Bowl, not as much, to be honest.
That team was.
I'm about to say, what are you talking?
They had no run. They had no run game. They had no.
Thank you, Riddell. Bring the facts out.
They had no wide receiver. So Cooper Kupp was
no wide receiver 2. That's what I said.
And then they went until they went and got Odell later this season.
No. Hey, ho. Robert Woods was good. Robert Woods was
no,
good.
He wasn't. No, he
Yes, he was. What are you talking about?
No.
Because OBJ got hurt in the Super Bowl doesn't mean
got hurt.
You got it.
I'm gonna say Robert Woods got hurt early in the season.
Yeah,
it was Cooper Kupp or die.
Yeah, Robert. That's why they traded for Odell Beckham.
That's true. Yeah. He was hurt. You're right.
He was hurt. He got hurt early in the season. It was really Cooper Kupp.
He was going on the Rams though. He was.
It was Cooper Kupp or bust. And let's be for real. You can't even name me the corner on the other side of Jalen Ramsey right now.
Marcus Peters.
It was Peters. What are you talking about?
Marcus Peters was not there that year. He was not there that year.
Oh no, the Rams corners were.
Yes, he was.
The
on the other side of Jalen Ramsey, no, he was not.
Oh, Marcus Peters was there. What are you talking about?
Bro, let's not act like that.
I don't know if Marcus Peters.
Wait.
I know for a fact.
Playing. I'm telling you.
I don't remember. I think Darius Williams.
He was there when the key to leave, y'all.
Okay, wait.
He was there on the Rams.
No, he's right.
Wait. Before, okay.
Darius Williams is quarterback number 2. Right?
Thank you. What are we talking about?
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
See the point here.
I know my ball, man. Stop it. Don't do me like that, man. I know my ball.
Okay, so then, okay.
Hold on. Really, stop it. Just relax. All I'm saying is that let's not. Okay, was random maybe over exaggerating when he said God squad. Sure, I'll give you that. But let's not act like that team still wasn't very talented, though.
No, they
like
were.
That
really
was still
good.
that was like a
Oh,
top.
you're right. You're right. It was a good
5
team. So
talented
what do
team
we call the Eagles this
that
year?
season.
This is
One
a
of the
fucking
most
like
stacked
they
rosters
don't
ever
have a
seen.
weakness. The Eagles don't have a
Dude,
weakness.
oh
They don't
my
have a weakness.
God, dude.
They're one of the most stacked rosters we ever seen. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, man. Damn.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But at the end of the day, as I said, do I understand your guys' point? Do I understand Early's point to an extent? Fine. Yeah, I do. Has he played inconsistent with the team around him? Sure he has. But you lose me when you go all the way there with it. Okay. Like to act like that Jalen Hurts is some average quarterback bereft of talent is where you just lose me every single time. Like
that is the epitome of him.
He's been inconsistent, but he still made plays this year. It's not like he's just been trash all year. Like he's been a good quarterback this year in general.
What does Jalen Hurts look like? I'm trying to think of a team who's like just middle of the pack. What does he look like with?
Well, the Eagles last year were good, but they're not like elite at all. Like they.
But I'm trying to think of a team that's like middle of the pack team this year. Like, what does he do with the? What does he do with the Falcons?
They'll probably make the playoffs.
Dude, they'd be better. Like honestly, because here's the thing: would he have played better than Kirk in that stretch in the first 8 games? Probably not. But he wouldn't have shat the absolute bed for the rest of the season.
Those last couple games were pretty awful. Yeah,
because he ain't never played that bad in his career.
But Riddell, we can say this though: Kurt had
Raheem Morris
that defense was awful, and then Raheem Morris was awful.
Yeah, and that kicker was awful.
Like,
young go cool or whatever. I'm out of it.
Like, do we see how far this conversation has progressed to?
This is ridiculous.
Just to
go out of your way so far to denigrate a man just because he has a God squad. So then Tom Brady was carried in 2020 because the Bucks were a God squad. Then
but you know what's so
early stop. We've let you go early stop. We've let you go. So then every great team, their quarterback was carried and they had a God squad, so it don't matter.
Yeah, we just can't give him any credit.
We can't give any
quarterback doesn't matter.
You use the worst example. So can I? Okay, I'll wait. I'll finish. I'll let you finish, and I'll go.
Yo, can we talk about these All-Pro selections?
Yeah,
I don't care about
he's the only
but hold no,
we
don't do that. Real quick, this is my only point.
Jalen Hurts so bad that he's willing to just say it doesn't matter because he had a God squad. Nobody said Jalen Hurts was top 5. Nobody said that.
See what they try to do.
But this is my only point, though. This is my only point, though.
Me feel like
we can say that you're right. Tom Brady's had God squads, but again, like I just said, I said this while we were rapping about this. We can get on to the All-Pro selections. At the end of the day, my biggest point is this. Yes, Tom Brady had God squads, but we also saw Tom Brady do it when he had to figure it out, a la what Patrick Mahomes had to deal with. And that's why we fuck with him, because we know even when you ain't got that top receiver and you ain't got that top defense, you still can get it done and go deep in the playoffs. I just want to see that from him.
So guys, it's Jalen Hurts' fault that his GM is. So guys, it's Jalen Hurts' fault that his GM is a good GM. He's
the best. Harry Roseman is the best GM in football.
Brandon, I agree. Brandon, I agree. So Jalen Hurts sucks because his GM's good.
I didn't say he sucked. I just say it was mid. So I'll say it was mid.
Oh, Jalen Hurts mid. So no. Tom Brady for the majority of his career had a good GM, so he was mid too.
So wait. I want Early to answer this question.
What comes up must come down. It's going to be a time where he ain't going to have it, and we'll see.
I want Early to answer this question before we move on. So in 2021, the last Super Bowl Tom Brady won, he was carried. Because if you go back and look at the numbers, his numbers weren't good.
But I just said, if you heard me, I said it's okay.
It's
okay if you have great teams because we can still say he deserves. But that's cool. If you saying that Tom Brady was carried for the Bucs, that's cool because Tom Brady already solidified himself when he didn't have it. That's cool though. I don't care if you say it.
I heard you say that, but I'm asking you.
You don't
take
get
out those other
get to use his pedigree when you didn't want to use that with Jalen Hurts. You don't get to use his pedigree.
Okay, well we'll see because one thing for sure, today for certain, he won't be able to pay for everybody forever. There's going to be a time where they're going to have to figure it out a year with Jalen Hurts there. They're going to be able to afford everybody, have everybody, and when that time happens, we'll see who he really is.
Just answer the question early. Was he carried? Yes or no in 2021 when they won? Was he carried? Just without deflecting answer. Just answer yes or no. Was he?
No.
Okay. There we go. We can move on now.
Go ahead, Red Lou.
All right, let's go ahead and set up these all-pro teams. I'll give me a second, Riddell. If you want to set it up, I'll set up the
Hezzy, I don't think
the
that. But that's
document's
the
ready.
question.
You just gotta share my screen.
I got you.
Yeah, that works.
I would love to see Jalen Hurts with like Pittsburgh or something and see how well he do. But
Yeah,
Dude, let it go. My God, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
We've been talking about this for an hour. Come on,
You can't
dude.
let it
We're
go.
here for Jalen Hurts. It's disgusting.
Literally can't. The same dude who
Early
was
tape for
saying
light skins has to be studied. Bro.
the same dude who was hating on his own quarterback because his quarterback didn't have the talent and just said, "Well, CJ," and then all of a sudden, you give him some time and consistent coaching, and Bryce starts looking back. Now he's back. Like, come on now.
Well, but Brandon, you don't have a team to leave. God damn it.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You
Do matter.
never
We get to see your
stick with
character. If
nobody.
you had a team, we can make fun of.
No, you don't.
Oh
It's just
my
not
gosh.
you
Oh,
just
this
never stick with
character
nobody. Let's
thing.
start the damn list, man. You just never stick with nobody.
And
You
Jalen
don't
Hurts was on
never
teams-
come to the party with your girlfriend, so we can't talk about it random.
Jalen Hurts was on teams that weren't good either, so we can get dead that.
And
line.
he sucked. Anyway, go ahead.
He didn't suck. He wasn't good, but he didn't suck. To act like he sucked is crazy. Anyway, let's move on.
All right, all NFL All-Pro teams, and we're gonna decide who should be in the All-Pro team. I think the best way to go is one by one. Random, you can host it because I can't even see the screen. But go one by one, and if someone disagrees with the pick, then we can kind of debate about it. Simple.
All right, we'll
we
just
going
go
first
down
or
the
second?
list. We'll start with Early, and I'll just finish it off. Early, who's your draft pick? It don't matter.
All-pro quarterback, right?
Are we going first or second team first?
First team. We're going first team. All-pro quarterback first team has to be none other than Josh Allen for me for All-Pro.
Everybody okay with that?
I'm not mad. Josh Allen's my MVP, so I'm not mad at it.
I'll take Lamar.
Anybody else? Who we picking? I'm gonna pick Josh Allen. That's me. I'm picking Josh Allen. So that's 2 for Josh Allen. Brandon,
I'll take Lamar too.
all right. Riddell, you're the tiebreaker.
I got Josh Allen, my MVP.
Yeah,
All right, Josh Allen is the first team, and then are we okay with saying that Lamar is second team?
Cool.
Yeah.
Honorable mention to Joe Burrow. If his team won like 4 more games, he'd be the MVP.
Yeah, if them two wasn't so great, Joe Burrow probably be next second team for me. If there's a third team, he'd be third team.
He lost too many games. They put Mahomes.
But that ain't his fault though. I still put him over Mahomes this year.
No, I understand that, but once you lose a certain amount of games, you're just out.
I got you. I'm just talking about this play though. That's all.
Yeah, but you got to win games to make All-Pro team. I'm not all.
I mean, his team, Mahomes definitely had his worst year, but they also went 15-2.
Yeah, man, the roster.
Mahomes having his worst year at 26.
Yeah, I've seen Kobe drop. I've seen Kobe drop 28 a game, and his team that had winning records because he was playing with Switch Parker and them still make.
He had his worst year because this was his worst roster, the worst roster he's ever had. All right, who's next? Random.
Running back. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we all know who RB1 is. Saquon, but who's running back 2? Derrick Henry.
Yep, that's easy.
All right then.
Yeah.
All right then. So
not a conversation.
Fullback.
I'm
I'm not real knowledgeable in this position. I'm gonna say Kyle Juszczyk because that boy.
Yeah, you check. Yeah.
Kyle Juszczyk's always great for first team.
That was somebody really good this year.
I think
Patrick Ricard was really good this year.
Yeah, I would say that because they used him a lot.
Yeah, Patrick Ricard. Yeah, for the Ravens. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, they used him a lot in the block in blocking. He actually was really instrumental in helping Henry get to where he did get.
All the good fullbacks are, man. Yeah.
And Lamar, when they run that 3 set in the backfield, Lamar, he helped Lamar too.
Riddell, can you type that out? Because I can't.
Oh, my bad. Yeah,
they've always had good.
If not, hold on. I
Leach,
figured it out. I can do it.
Rolando McClain and McLean, whatever his name was. They've always had good fullbacks.
Do you have access? Are you on the?
Yeah, I have it now. So Josh Allen.
Okay, you got it then.
Or not. I meant freaking John Harbaugh with his fullbacks. How about you get a receiver, bud?
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me do this real quick.
I better hope.
Come on, they
I
got
better
Zay
hope.
Flow, man. Don't do that. They got Zay Flow.
I'm
not mad at their receiver room, actually, man. Zay Flow is cool, and then
I'll take Wilson over him right now, any day of the week.
Bateman's coming along. I've been critical of Bateman in the past, but he's coming along.
They are Devontae Adams away.
I wouldn't even say for the whole year. For the last half of the year, I felt like Bateman.
Are we done with Mark Andrews? Do we get rid of Mark Andrews?
No. I still think he's good.
He's still one of the better tight ends in the league. Just because he had a bad playoff or a bad.
Yeah, you got likely too, man. I mean, he's a great number 2.
There wasn't enough regression. There wasn't even that much regression from last year was hurt, but I don't.
He didn't stink. He just wasn't getting the ball in the first half of the whole season.
Yeah,
when we start getting the ball, he started playing.
Yeah, and we saw. Yeah, he's like what they what's his name? What's the other one? Isaiah Likely had plenty of chances to fully take that role from him, and he couldn't.
And he absolutely didn't. He kind of disappeared too. Mm-hmm. Outside of that horrible playoff game, because that was one of the worst playoff games I've seen in a player. He played solid this whole season.
All right then. So tight end, who do we say was first team?
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers, of course.
Yeah, the first team.
Low-key, probably, I'm gonna say he's the best tight end in the league.
No,
I'm not mad at it.
George Kittle's still better, but look,
dude. There's a conversation. There's a conversation though. You can debate
that. It's definitely not a clear. But
there's a conversation though.
But I ain't gonna lie. If you telling me to take George, are you telling me to take 22-year-old Powers or 30-year-old Kittle? I'm taking Powers every time, especially be good.
But that's not that's not.
You have some
right
type
now,
of
though.
thing against.
No, I'm just talking about the guy who's this. Because let's think about this.
You're an ageist. You're an ageist.
No.
There's ageism right there.
Stop it. My father was 76 years old when he passed away. My father had me.
It's your dad. I'm talking about people that are related to you.
I come from old people. What I'm saying. My thing is this though. When we look at what Brock Purdy, we look at what Brian like Kittle wasn't this when he came out the gate. Like if Brock Bowers this good this early, if he do this for 10 years, he's gonna be he's gonna be ridiculous, dog. Who he's gonna be when it's all said and done.
Well,
he was this great this early.
Let's see if he can stay consistent.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
George Kittle definitely second.
Yeah, George Kittle is second.
Yeah, that's no debate.
Yeah.
All right, wide receiver. We're going to
all right. 1 and 2, Jamar Chase and Justin. Come on, let's not stick to it.
Jamar Chase should be the
Jamar Chase is receiver 1. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't care
no. Judge Jefferson receiver 1. Because the way I should on Sam Darnold, Judge Jefferson receiver 1.
No, early.
Jamar Chase was receiver 1.
We're not doing that because Jamar Chase is clearly. If we're just talking about play, he's been the best.
I don't like that he stole his glasses in the Pro Bowl. I'm just hating.
No,
Jefferson. Y'all kind of not like because Justin has gotten bracketed a lot. I've seen Jamar Chase get a lot of one-on-one joints. He don't get bracketed like Justin get bracketed.
I think the fact that
y'all don't see that.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see that.
He don't have a
Brandon, he won the Triple Crown.
I understand that, but Justin Jefferson. Let's not act like Justin Jefferson doesn't get bracketed. And Sam Darnold is nowhere near the quarterback.
I understand what you're saying, Brandon, but this is just about who played well this season. You win the Triple Crown. I understand that one guy gets bracketed more.
Jamar's getting bracketed.
We're not going to say based on their play this season. It's not about your reputation, whatever. That Jettas played. What Jettas was the better receiver over Jamar. I agree with you that Jettas is better, but this year, based on their play, Jamar was better.
All right, cool. All right.
Dude, and Jamar had a lot of games where T. Higgins wasn't on the field and he was getting bracketed. Like the second game against Baltimore, like he was getting a lot of attention. He was just eating people.
Mike, he does not get bracketed in the red zone like Justin gets bracketed. I'm telling you, watch the film. Justin Jefferson gets bracketed bad in the red zone. They like, nah. They treat him like Calvin Johnson almost. They treat him like he's 6'7". They're like, no, bro, you're not getting the ball.
Until I see,
it's disgusting how they do it.
Until I see two corners walk up to Jettas and guard him like he's a gunner on punt return the red zone.
They don't do that. But I'm saying, dude, they make sure he don't get the ball.
Don't you dare do that. I need to see that first before we
I'm
start saying
not saying that. I'm
Johnson
just saying, like, yo, they treat him. All right, go ahead.
All right, so the third one is up for discussion here in the first team. Notable candidates, you got Amon-Ra. You got the Sun God. You got Scary Terry.
I'm sorry, but give me Brian Thomas Jr. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
I'm not.
I'm gonna say it.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Give me Brian
I'm
Thomas
going
Jr.
with Sun God. I'm going with Sun God.
What?
I'm
We doing that?
legit.
He was third receiving yards. All right, okay.
That's cool, but I'm still going with Sun
That's
God.
cool. That's cool. He was on the Jags. That's cool. Mac Jones throwing on the ball. That's cool.
Still
Look,
going with
I'm
Sun
not
God.
saying.
I see what we're
I'm
doing
not saying
now.
Brian Thomas
Now
not
we're
gonna
clearly
make
doing
this
bias.
work.
All right, okay.
So hold on. So you're saying Brian Thomas deserves to be
He
first team
absolutely
All-Pro,
deserves to be number 3.
first team All-Pro over Riddell? You're still muted. First team All-Pro over the Sun God, over CeeDee Lamb, over
CeeDee
Scary
Lamb.
Terry.
He was consistent week in and week out, bro. He's the most consistent player on the Jags.
All-Pro first
Bar
team,
none.
Drake London. What are we talking about?
All right.
What do you
If,
mean?
it was Malik,
bro?
if Malik Neighbors
What do you
had,
mean?
if Malik Neighbors had this type of season Brian Thomas Jr. had,
He did have this type of season.
I'm
with
about to
the
say he
quarterback
did.
play.
did.
And he
He
had
did.
that.
What are we
He was
talking
better.
about?
He was better.
He did have that type of
He
season.
was better. He was
did.
better.
Wait.
Malik
Brian
Neighbors
Thomas
was
Jr.
just
was
hurt,
better
bro.
than
Malik
him.
Neighbors got hurt. That's all it is.
Wait, let's simmer down.
Neighbors
Wait,
had the
let's
worst
simmer down for a
quarterback play
second.
by far.
So
It wasn't
Malik
by
Neighbors.
far, man.
By
Hold on.
far.
Hold
It's
on.
not a competition.
Hold on.
bro.
Oh,
Hold
so
on.
you'd easily take Mac Jones.
Tim Boyle.
Wait. Let me just address this here. So Malik Neighbors in 15 games, he had 109 receptions, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Brian Thomas Jr. in all games played had 87 receptions.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
No,
That's
let
fine.
him finish.
87
No, let him
receptions.
finish. Let him
Cool.
finish.
He had 87 receptions, 1,282 yards, and 10 touchdowns.
You give Malik
every
Neighbors
single
2 more
game.
games, he's 1,400 yards that year.
Stop. He did not play every single game. I know he had a concussion and he was out. Come on. He did not play every game.
I didn't even pick Malik Neighbors. My pick was Drake London. I'm okay with Amon Ra, though. Amon Ra deserves it as well.
No, I think
Brian
Drake
Thomas
London-
Jr. is not first.
People talk about consistency. Nobody talks about how consistent the Sun God's been over his career.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't care. Give me Drake London.
Oh, damn.
I'm fine with
All
Drake or
Yeah,
Amon
damn,
Ra.
that was
Damn.
all.
Okay.
We
don't care about
we got 2 for
We don't
Drake.
care about consistency.
Brandon, you're the
No.
Oh.
No, I care about
Brandon,
consistency.
Amon Ra, damn it. No, because you said that Amon Ra. That was disgusting.
Okay, Amon Ra gets the.
You're just
gets the
mad your
last
boy's
one.
not going to get that.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't
You're
care
trying to-
about consistency. What? Oh,
trying-
no, that was nasty, bro. We ain't doing that.
No, it sounds like I don't care about
And
We
now
going
we
Amon
can go.
Ra like that.
Now we can
Amon
go
Ra's
second
not-
team. Second team. We can go
team
Thomas.
is-
We can go Neighbors, and we can go. I might throw Mike Evans in there.
Drake
no.
London. There's no
Hold
way
on,
Mike
hold
Evans.
on.
Oh, Drake London.
No,
You're right. Baby Mike
Drake
Evans.
London
Baby
and
Mike
Brian
Evans.
Thomas Jr.
I forgot about Drake
I'm
London.
gonna-
Baby
I'm
Mike
gonna
Evans.
fight- I'm gonna
Baby
fight
Mike
for
Evans.
Scary Terry. I'm gonna fight for Scary Terry.
Ooh, I like Scary Terry.
Over
too.
Brian Thomas Jr., bro.
No, all 3 of
No,
them.
no.
All 3 of them second team.
Oh, okay.
Scary Terry, Brian Thomas, and
I was like, now we're
Drake
not
London.
being honest.
I got to take Drake over Scary Terry. I'm sorry. I got to take Drake over Scary Terry.
I'll go Drake London, Brian Thomas Jr., and Terry.
That third one's gonna be hard. You can go Scary, you can go Malik Neighbor, you can go Mike Evans. Damn near that third one's hard.
We can go AJ Brown. We being for real.
Mike Evans missed too many games.
We can go
So
AJ
did
Brown.
AJ
We being
Brown.
for real.
I'm not gonna lie. Brian Thomas. There's no way Brian Thomas is making it and Neighbors isn't. So they both not making it. You heard me. I'm cutthroat. I said what I said.
Hey, yo, you be
There's no
lying.
way Brian Thomas Jr. is making it and Neighbors is not.
You know what? No, what? Film. It's gonna be film.
We can look at the film.
Listen, I like you, Red Lou. I like you, Red Lou.
I'm gonna say, bro.
When we gonna film for film, I'm gonna be an enemy that day. I'm gonna be an enemy.
No,
Just so you know.
I'll be real with you, Brandon. Film for film, they're literally just Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Like, what are we talking about?
No, Brian Thomas
they're
Jr.
both
Brian Thomas
literally.
Jr. is close to
Malik
Julio.
Neighbors is Jamar Chase, and your boy Brian Thomas Jr. is Justin
BCJ
Jefferson.
can be Julio. bro. I'm telling
No.
you.
All right,
That's
so
not
hold
true.
on. So what
That's
are the
not
3
true.
that we're going with? Drake London. Everybody cool with Drake?
Drake,
Yeah.
Okay.
Scary Terry, and I'm
Okay.
fine with AJ Brown.
No, nigga,
And
you
AJ
hating.
Brown.
You hating,
Okay.
bro. You hating.
Brian
Yeah,
is not
man.
making it over Neighbors.
Wait, if we're being
Yes, he
real-
absolutely is.
He
No, you
is
hating,
not.
bro. You
No, he's
hating,
not.
bro.
No, he's not.
Hey,
That's
we're gonna-
all it is.
Hey, if we're gonna put AJ Brown in there, why not CD, bro? Dude had Cooper Rush for
Oh,
majority.
CD did have a wait. Let me look at
Yeah,
this.
better. He had a better year than AJ Brown.
CD
Let
had
me look-
12, but CD played a bunch of games he had to
Did he
play.
play more games? What do we? He played way more games.
The who?
1,300. Yeah, but he had Cooper Rush.
AJ Brown.
Yeah, and he had Cooper Rush.
Cooper
He
Rush
did
is
have
actually.
Cooper Rush.
He's actually
That is
decent.
correct.
He's actually decent.
Nah, he
No,
is
he don't
decent. He is
absolutely
decent.
no.
Stop saying
No.
stop. He is
yeah,
decent.
niggas acting like he the worst in the league,
Stop
bro.
it, man. Y'all
Yeah,
just let you do that.
yeah,
Stop
yeah,
it, bro.
decent.
Stop it.
You lying, like
Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
like
Cooper
he
Rush
didn't go
ain't bad,
7-1
bro.
with y'all. Like stop
Cooper
that.
Rush ain't bad, bro.
He's not
Who do we
terrible,
play?
bro.
Who do we play?
Y'all can go the whole season. If your man Michael Parsons plays the whole season, the way he played at the end of the season, y'all can go the whole season with him and win 10 games, bro. I don't want to hear that.
So was it because
Yeah,
of
I
Cooper
don't-
Rush,
yeah, sure,
or
right.
was it because of?
All right, so
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
just
so-
saying.
Well, y'all vote CeeDee Lamb or AJ Brown. I'm good.
CeeDee Lamb.
AJ.
CeeDee Lamb's just better too, by the way. So I'll just take CD.
What you mean he's just better?
No, it's not clear, but I just think he's. I would put CD.
There's
over
a
AJ Brown.
conversation. I'm not mad if you
I
say
would
either
take
one.
I would take CeeDee Lamb over AJ Brown.
No, like
There-
all
there's
this.
a
I'm not gonna lie. I'm with Brandon. I'm going. No. You know what?
There's a
Off of Pierre-
conversation.
If I'm being
There's-
real with you, off of Pierre, I'm gonna be real with you. Off of Pierre, what he had to deal with, dog. I'm going Malik Neighbors, dog.
Facts, Marley. Facts, Marley. Talk, Marley. Talk, Marley. Pin it again. Pin it again. Pin it again.
But we don't expect nothing out of Cooper Rush. That's why I said he's
What's
decent.
expectations have to do with it?
Hey man, I'll throw AJ because at least he was on. I'll give him the winning tax. It's toss a
Okay,
coin.
AJ
I'll give him the
Brown.
winning.
It's fine. I don't even care that much. They both were good, so it's fine.
All
That's what I'm
right,
saying. There's a conversation.
now it's time to really get in our bags here and focus on the O line and the reason teams win games. Who's your first team All-Pro left tackle? Because I know who it is, and I'm gonna
It's
fight.
too
you for
easy.
it.
Come on.
Who? Say it.
Come on now. Was it me or you, Randall? Let's go.
You got it, man.
Whoever y'all want here, I don't.
It's definitely Sewell.
No,
That's
it's
who?
Tristan Wirfs.
It's Sewell.
Sewell's a right tackle.
Tristan Wirfs, yeah.
Tristan
yeah.
Wirfs.
Wait. Isn't Orr right tackle?
Who?
If it's
We're on left tackle.
I mean left tackle. Isn't
I
Right
didn't hear what you said.
my guy from the Chargers?
Penei Sewell is a right tackle.
Rookie from the Chargers.
Joel?
Joel's not making it.
Nah.
Riddell. Is Mailata a right tackle or a left tackle?
Mylata's I think he's left. Yeah, he's left.
Hold on, let me check.
Give me Mailata.
Sewell's not a right tackle. He's a left tackle.
Give me Mailata over.
I'm pretty sure he's a right tackle.
No, Sewell's
Let
a
me-
right tackle.
let me go look.
Sewell's right tackle. I know that.
Hold on. I got it.
You know what? I'm pulling up Madden because
I'm checking
pulling
it
up
right
Madden.
now.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he's a right tackle.
I'm pulling up Madden. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, damn. All they all just say is the offensive tackle.
Yeah.
No, he's a left tackle.
Thank
He's a
you.
left
I know I wasn't crazy, though. He's a left
But I'm
tackle.
still
He don't
picking
right
Tristan Wirfs.
I've always
Tristan
known
Wirfs, the best left tackle in the league.
Not open Sewell. You have to mind. Open Sewell.
Left tackle. Penei Sewell is a right tackle.
He's
Okay.
a left tackle.
No, he's a right tackle.
He's a right tackle.
What are you talking about? He's a right tackle.
He's a right tackle. Like if you go look up the All-Pro list, he literally is a right tackle.
Okay, we got you.
Yeah.
Look, I think no disrespect to Tristan Wirfs, but I think Mailata's had a better season.
I disagree.
I ain't gonna lie. Mailata might be the best tackle.
Marley.
He might be the best tackle on that on that team. I mean, the best O lineman on that team. You see him doing the Bane? Did you see him doing the Bane while he was cooking niggas?
All I'm gonna say is this, Marley.
That shit was so cool.
He won the All-Pro first team as a right tackle. He was literally listed first team All-Pro as a right tackle, and Tristan Wirfs was the left tackle. I don't know what to tell y'all.
That boy Mailata was spanking shit doing the Bane voice.
That
he
boy
close
been
to
an
it.
All-Pro ever
That
since he
shit was
stepped
so
in the
cool.
league. That's how great Tristan Wirfs is. All-Pro every single year.
Nah, definitely a dog.
But he hasn't had
And immaculate hair like myself. Very immaculate hair.
I'm gonna.
The next guy I'm gonna name for this left guard has also been an All-Pro, but we're gonna save that.
I'm gonna
Since he
go
stepped in the league.
Jordan Mailata personally.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's left tackle.
I think Tristan
But
Wirfs
Mailata-
has an argument though, but I'm gonna go Jordan.
Like this is a disrespect. Like, dude, Mailata's season
Jordan's
has
the
been
best
freaking
lineman
incredible.
on the best offensive line. One of the best. It's the Lions and the Eagles.
I think
Yeah.
he's the best. I think he's better than Lane Johnson at this point.
No, I'm saying like he's the best. I agree. He's the best lineman.
That's fair. That's fair.
One of the best offensive line.
So we're going Jordan here. First team.
Oh, I see what you meant. Yeah. Give it to Mailata. Sorry, Tristan Wirfs.
But Tristan Wirfs
is the official one.
He's second team.
Don't let Hefe see this list. Don't let Hefe see it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna crash out.
He's gonna see it. He's gonna see it.
All right. So then Tristan Wirfs, the second team.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, left guard.
Quentin Nelson, thank you. Quentin Nelson.
No.
It's
What?
not.
Oh, you haven't watched it. Y'all did the same shit last year.
Tooney.
You acting like he not over Joe.
Joe
played
Tooney.
He
Joe
played
Tooney.
left tackle mostly this year.
No, he didn't. He played the left tackle for the last 3 games. He was left guard.
I thought
all
left
I'm
year.
sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. Which Joe Tooney for the Chiefs?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one who
yeah.
switched to left tackle because
Stop
he's
it.
that good.
Quentin Nelson was better than him, bro. Stop it,
No,
bro. What
he
y'all doing,
wasn't.
bro?
We are
Yes, he
counting.
You
was.
did not watch him.
Yes,
Stop
he
lying.
was,
Stop
bro.
acting
You
like
didn't
you
watch
watched.
Joe Tooney.
You
I
did.
can make- I
You
can
did
say
not.
that.
You just
I-
watched
Yes,
Joe
he
Tooney.
was,
You
bro.
didn't watch Quentin Nelson.
And
You
you didn't
know
watch
the
Joe
craziest
Tooney.
part
I
is
did watch Joe Tooney. I watched the Chiefs. Like you.
Riddell. You know the craziest part is even the official one says Joe Tooney and Quentin Nelson is second team, and they watched.
the top 2 then. I mean,
But that was off of. I'm gonna be real with you, and we being for real, and Brandon would agree to this. That's off of record, dog. I mean, that's off of record, dog.
Exactly.
What
That's
are
off
you-
the record,
It's
dog.
not- it's
Joe
not play.
Tooney is like that. It's not off a record. Joe
Quentin
Tooney-
Nelson's not like that. He's been an All-Pro every single year since he's been in the league.
If Quentin Nelson played for the Chiefs, he would literally be
said
first.
All-Pro,
team.
he's just not
He would literally be first if he played for the Chiefs, dog.
I didn't say Quentin Nelson isn't like that. I said Joe Tooney is. The reason why the run game is so good is because of that interior offensive line.
I mess with
The
Tooney.
run game isn't so good, though. What are you talking about?
No.
It isn't so good.
Riddell. I know exactly where you're gonna go with this. I know Joe Tooney's ball. I'm telling you, Quentin Nelson's better. He's a better pass blocker and run blocker. You don't want to see Quentin Nelson in the run block.
He's a. You don't want to see him more athletic than Joe Tooney.
Don't do
He's
that.
way more athletic than Joe Tooney, and he's years
bigger.
older.
What are you talking about?
I disagree.
All right.
You don't watch Quentin Nelson.
Time out.
You don't.
Time out. Let's vote. We got two for Michael. You're the tiebreaker.
He gonna say Joe Tooney because the fucking Chiefs.
Stop hating. And
No,
Lockheed.
I mean,
How about that?
yeah, I would put Nelson because I feel like he's a better player.
Quentin Nelson. Also, fun fact about Joe Tooney. This is going to be his. He has the chance to win his 5th Super Bowl ring.
Yep. Because he played with the Patriots, didn't he?
Yeah, bro won 2 with the Patriots. Then he's
Like,
going on his.
All right, I was gonna give it to Joe Tooney, and then I realized Jonathan Taylor's had a great year, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with
He had a great year this
Quentin
year?
Nelson.
Great? I mean, he had a good
Dude, doesn't he have like 12?
And then we,
1300
hey,
yards?
listen, and we really playing with Chris Lindstrom too, because he's a problem.
He's a
But okay.
right guard. He's a right guard.
I thought he's left.
You see how I know y'all.
Chris Lindstrom's a left guard.
Yeah,
he
he
didn't make All-Pro. I don't know what to tell you.
You see how y'all? I know y'all don't watch. Y'all. 2 things I know y'all don't watch.
He's also literally a right guard.
because they absolutely.
Oh, I swear to God, they keep on telling me something that's not true. Stop telling me what positions people are on.
He also literally.
I wasn't even saying that.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Early because he said
he was left. I think he was left guard last year. I think he was left guard last year. Sorry.
Now you know how I know you didn't really watch the Colts. Well, number one, they stunk. Number two, y'all just told me that Quentin Nelson was the reason that Jonathan Taylor went off when literally Quentin Nelson has been the only person being consistent in that entire line, and half of them were hurt. And he
That's
still
why
had
I gave it
1,400
to
yards.
him.
He still had 1,400 yards, and you just said he played great. He had a 250.
Hey, Brandon, mind you, Brandon, that y'all literally just said you have to win a certain amount of games to be All-Pro. But literally,
quarterback.
we talking about in general. Oh, okay, now it's just quarterbacks. Y'all didn't say that at first. Y'all just say you got to win a certain
That's
amount of games.
true.
That's
Is
how
that
it
not
is.
true?
Quarterbacks early. Let's sit here and pretend.
No, I get it. I'm just saying y'all just said it first. I'm saying y'all said it first.
It's quarterbacks are treated differently. Joe Burrow, in my opinion, should be the MVP. The problem is you can't lose.
You need a line as a running back.
Yeah,
you need a line.
Can't lose
And shame on you, Michael, because Tyler Smith had a great year.
Trey Smith.
Trey Smith.
Are you talking about the Cowboys?
Yeah,
Cowboys.
yeah, Cowboys.
Okay.
He
All
had a
right.
What do you want me to do?
Now we're at center.
Oh, Creed Humphreys, stop it. Creed Humphreys, stop it.
Creed Humphreys, yeah.
Humphreys.
Okay. That is the best.
Tyler Smith's been
And I
good.
will give Creed Humphreys that.
All right. The second team, though.
Ragnar.
Yeah.
Yeah, for easily Ragnar. Oh, wait a minute though, because I like Linderbaum.
He did.
Ragnar.
Linderbaum's the center.
Yeah.
No. Wait, is it?
Yes. Yep.
For the are we talking about the
For the Ravens.
Oh,
for the
yeah,
Ravens.
yeah. Oh, yeah, Linderbaum is.
Hold up now.
I will say Frank.
Wait. We got to think about this. Hold on.
Hold on.
No, we got no. Because Linderbaum is that dog. Hold on.
Frank,
Wait a minute now.
Hold on, y'all. Frank
going
did win
Frank
second
Reitman.
team All-Pro officially.
Dude.
Frank did win second team All-Pro officially.
Yeah,
they got the best O-line. But I'm be real with you, like that O-line so stacked, man. Shit, man. They're so stacked. Goddamn.
I mean, the first best is Penny.
Linderbaum had a harder situation to deal with.
Well, the Ravens' offensive line is not bad, and the Lions.
But it ain't the Lions.
Yeah,
they ain't a bad O-lineman on the Lions, dog. Them niggas are all pros, for real.
Linderbaum a dog, though.
The second best offensive lineman on the team is Frank Ragnow, and holding down the interior. He's the best interior by far.
He held it down. I'm not mad at either one. I'm just saying Linderbaum a dog, though. He got to get his love. Honorable mention, Linderbaum.
All right.
He is that dog.
So now we're going to right guard. Go ahead and have your discussion.
Lindstrom. Chris Lindstrom.
Just give it to Chris.
It's always Lindstrom.
All right, Chris.
He always in the conversation.
Ironically, he won second team All-Pro.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked.
I'm guessing the guard from the Broncos won first.
Yeah, the guard. Quinn Myers.
Yeah,
Miners was first team.
I'll give him
for second team.
I'll give him second team.
Yeah, he can get second team, but I feel like that was low key. I feel like they were dragging it, giving him first team. But
who we talking about?
He's the offensive guard on the Broncos. Broncos had a really good offensive line.
But who's the second team? Who y'all saying?
Quinn Miners from the Broncos.
Over Zach Martin and Kevin Zettler from the Lions.
Zach Martin hasn't been as
Quinn.
good.
Quinn was the best offensive lineman on the Broncos, who had a really good offensive lineman.
But what about Kevin Zettler for the Lions?
You just made the argument that the Lions are stacked.
I mean, shit, we already got two or three of them on this shit. Put the whole line on it.
Miguel, can you scroll down on your screen? Because I can't.
This Super Bowl is getting early, like hot. Like, look at what you be doing.
All right, right tackle, Penei Sewell, I take it, right?
Yeah.
That's not even the discussion.
And then Lane Johnson right after him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mr. False Start himself.
Wow, how about that? Lane Johnson.
You said Lane Johnson, Mr. False Start?
Yeah, he's the legend. He's the false start god.
No, he's not. The right tackle for the Texans is. What is his name again, Brandon?
Tunsil. Larry Tunsil.
Oh, boy. Boy.
Y'all just let Jawan Taylor.
Mr. Take back a first down.
Oh, yeah. Jawan Taylor, honorable mention, because goddamn.
I think Jawan Taylor worse.
Jawan Taylor is the worst right tackle in the league. He's terrible. He has to false start in order to get a good block.
He doesn't. No. Because I don't want Marley to get mad at me. I'm not saying that Lane Johnson actually false starts, but he revolutionized like get off like a half a second before the guy snaps it type thing. He get away with it.
He did. He get away.
All right. So
that's what I mean. He's Mr. False Start.
So now we're on the defensive side of the ball. Let's start with our edge rush.
We know who edge one is. Let's not play around. Let's not play games. Let's not play games. We know who's still Himothy out here. Let's not play games. Myles Garrett.
I think it's Myles Garrett and Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah.
We all good with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Go ahead. Talk about your second team while I finish this up.
All I'm gonna say is that I don't think TJ Watt should be an All-Pro.
I disagree.
He's second team All-Pro.
He could be second. because of what he's done like throughout the season. But I agree with you, Mike. Those last 5 games, he was a non-factor.
Because if we're taking,
he was a non-factor. Those last 5 games of the season, it's like he took off. It's like
if we're taking a 12-game stretch, then we might as well put Michael Parsons in there because he has more sacks. He has more sacks.
I say
if we're taking a 12-game stretch, we take Micah over him because he has more sacks.
How about they both make it, TJ and Micah?
Yeah, come on.
Well, Micah didn't make the list.
I was going to be nasty and go.
I'm guessing like there's also Daniil Hunter, of course. There's
he didn't make it. Daniil Hunter didn't make it.
Will Anderson,
which is crazy. Danielle Hunter not making it is crazy, man. That's crazy.
I think he should. I think he's just.
Oh, was it Nick Bonito?
Nick Bonito did make it.
Oh,
no, Nick Bonito.
And you're not gonna. I'll be surprised if you guys guess the last one. He plays in the NFC.
He plays in the
Tell
what?
me Bosa didn't make it. I mean, made it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't make
plays
it. Okay,
in the
cool.
NFC.
Cool. Yeah,
He
cool.
plays in the NFC.
No,
that's all I'm going to say because I feel like if I get any closer,
you said he plays in the NFC.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what's up, Van Ginkel? That's my boy.
Van Ginkel. They actually got 3 edge rushers for second team.
Nah, Van Ginkel nasty, bro. He could play.
I don't know, but
Van Ginkel's really good. Van Ginkel's
There's an asterisk by them. I'm looking on the site, but it doesn't say what the asterisk means.
We're gonna have a conversation about Nick Bosa, by the way.
Yeah, I don't.
Niggas get quiet. Niggas get quiet. We bring that shit up.
You mean how Nick Bosa is overrated?
Oh no, I don't root for the I don't root for the racists. I don't root for the racists at all anymore.
We done with Nick Bosa. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm so done with him.
Are we going with TJ? Who are we going for? Second, TJ Watt and Nick Bonito, or are we doing something else here?
I think TJ, either TJ and Nick or TJ or Micah.
Oh wait, is this first team?
Second.
No, second.
No.
Second team.
No, I'm going. No, you're right. Trey Henderson did lead the league sex this year. Oh, you're right.
Are you gonna put TJ Watt first team?
I was gonna do Miles and TJ, but you're right, Nick. I forgot how great. Cause you know that team was so terrible. I forgot they literally had the leading quarterback, the leading left end, and the leading receiver. You're
not gonna stink the last 5 games, bro. I'm giving you first All-Pro. I'm not doing that. No, get out of here with that shit.
TJ Watt is not first team.
All right, there we go.
You're right. He's second team. I'm sorry. He's second team.
I'm not. No,
I forgot how great Trey Henderson was this season. My bad. God damn.
Your interior lineman. Who do we have?
Cam Hayward.
Hey, look, honorable mentions to your man because he was cooking today. I was cooking before he got hurt. And
Cam Hayward's been better than Chris Jones in the regular season.
No, he hasn't. Oh yeah.
In the regular season, yes, he was.
Oh, yeah.
He was.
I ain't go that far. I don't know about all that.
You literally can't name another lineman on the Chiefs, but
Cam Hayward is
like dog. He literally is. I mean, I love Cam, but Cam had Highsmith and TJ Watt, dog. Like we being for real.
Fine, Chris Jones, Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward deserves to be in first team though. I think Cam Hayward.
Last year,
I'm putting Jalen Carter second team.
Hold on. If you want to compare their stats, and I'm not, obviously stats aren't everything.
Especially Cam Hayward D tackles, you can't really tell.
Hold on. Cam Hayward had more tackles, sacks, passes defended. But Chris Jones did force more fumbles.
I would argue Cam Hayward's more integral to that defense than TJ Watt is, but I may be a TJ Watt hater.
All right, are we going Chris Jones and Cam Hayward for first team?
I want to go Chris Jones and Jalen Carter personally.
That's what I'm going with. Chris Jones, Jalen Carter.
Cam Hayward.
I ain't gonna fight you on that
well enough to be first team. I understand what Jalen Carter is. But no, Cam Hayward was better than him as an interior lineman.
Cam Hayward.
I disagree.
I don't agree. I can't say that.
Cam Hayward literally, dog, is the dog. That Eagles D line is one of the better D lines simply because of Cam Hayward. I mean, Jalen Carter, dog. The rest of them niggas are mid as fuck.
So early, what about the other side? So you could make the same exact argument for the Steelers.
I just said no. Well, the Steelers have Highsmith, TJ Watt, and Cam Hayward. Jalen Carter, dog, is literally everything for them, dog, and they literally don't have nothing else for real. You can't name another guy on that team. You go Jordan Davis.
So Montez Sweat.
Sweat.
But Montez Sweat is nowhere near TJ Watt. Highsmith. Montez Sweat ain't better than Highsmith. Montez Sweat ain't better than Preston Smith.
Hey, we're getting facts wrong. Montez Sweat is not on the Eagles.
Josh Sweat.
Oh, wait, who's
Josh Sweat. And Josh Sweat.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, stop it. Get out of here.
Okay, Josh Sweat's not better than Preston Smith. Are you serious?
He's not.
Oh my god.
Okay. Now
you're chatting so
yeah, I don't know.
Josh Sweat is not, bro. All right, bro.
All right, now we saying
he ain't that good. I'm being nasty with that. I'm being nasty with Preston Smith, but he not better than Highsmith. I'm being nasty because Preston Smith is the fourth string D lineman, dog. I'm being nasty, but he ain't better than Highsmith.
Okay, so come on. So you're asking. All I'm saying is like the defensive line as a whole has played well. Like Jalen Carter's been the best player, but that second D tackle, not Jordan Davis, but the other one's been really good, and both their edges have been good too.
Jordan Davis actually been really good. To be honest with you,
yeah, I think the other one's been playing better.
He's a great run stopper.
All right, so go ahead and pick, fellas.
Well, I said Jalen.
I said what I said. Chris Smith, Jalen Carter. Chris Jones, Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Cam, and Chris Jones.
Yeah, but we're outvoted though. Yeah, y'all doing Cam Hayward nasty, but it's cool.
That's crazy.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you with the
I
with
put him
the
on
age.
second team.
I'm gonna be real with you with no, but we talking about second team, right? Ain't the second team?
No,
we were just
talking
about
about first.
Oh yeah, that nigga. No, you know what? I'm cool with Cam Hayward because he old as shit. He's still getting it done. Keep Cam Hayward because we put Jalen Smith second team.
Michael, all right. He won a first team All-Pro officially. So it's
go, bro.
Hayward. I'm going Hayward.
TJ Watt gets a lot more credit than Cam Hayward does.
I'm going Hayward.
All right, then. So Jalen Carter and who for second team?
Arterbury mentioned Dexter Lawrence.
No, he hasn't played.
I know he missed so many games. Oh shit!
But you said TJ Watt was depoy over Dexter Lawrence in the first half of the season. So just want that. I want that to be clear.
Oh, I said what? What did I say? What did I say?
You said TJ Watt was defensive player of the year in the midseason rankings. And you were pressing.
Yeah, you were.
I mean, let's be real. Like, can we be real though? When the season was starting, he was going crazy.
Dexter Lawrence was not going crazy,
but he wasn't. Dexter Lawrence wasn't.
I don't know where the lie ends and the truth begins on this. I don't know.
TJ Watt was going crazy. I'm be honest with you. But if I'm being honest, the second team, and we got to give love to him. Shout out to Mike. If he'd have got to be number 2.
No,
behind Jalen Carter.
Not for me anyway.
Oh my God! He was better than Quentin Williams. He was better than DeForest Buckner and shit. He was better than DJ Reader. What are we talking about?
None of those guys are my pick.
Who's your pick?
Leonard Williams on the Seahawks.
The guy who won
year this year.
Leonard had a good year, but Vita was better though, bro.
No, he wasn't. He was not better than Leonard Williams this year.
The guy who won second team, his name
Vita Vea is not even a good pass rusher. You gotta
I'm not gonna lie.
The guy who won second team, the guy who won second team for interior lineman is Zach Allen of the Denver Broncos. But
I'm not mad. Is he?
I don't watch Denver like that. So
all I'm gonna say is
Zach Allen is good. I don't think
he's a dog. My only issue with that is I don't think he's an interior lineman.
That's what he won. He won it as an interior lineman.
Yo, they just be lying.
I'm watching the tape
I think they got that wrong.
It's because I am confident he's not an interior.
Mike, be real. Is he a pass rusher, dude? Come on.
He doesn't stand out compared to the top.
Exactly. Like he's not. He's one dimensional.
I'm sorry. Say it again, guys. Who got it?
The guy who won second team is Jalen Carter, and Zach Allen won second team.
For the Broncos?
No, he's a dog, but I don't know if he's playing.
Yeah. He can play, but
no, he was good. But he's a right. He's a right end.
Oh, he is interior.
Yeah, I don't see that.
But they moved him around a lot. But
Chris Jones.
I watched Allen be on the outside a lot. But okay.
All right. So
I'm still going Leonard Williams though.
Leonard Williams.
Anybody else? Let's keep it a bean though. Vita Vea is not a pass rusher. I'm sticking on that. He's not a pass rusher.
He does not
do both. He's great. He's like one of the great run stuffers in this game, but he's not a pass rusher. Let's keep it a bean.
Right, he doesn't. Anybody else going with Leonard Williams?
Yeah, I'll go Leonard
I'm
Williams.
going to be the Vea, but
oh my God.
Man, why we acting like Vita Vea suck or something? What's going on?
I didn't say he sucked.
No. I'm not saying he sucked. I'm saying compared to the best D tackles, he doesn't stand out.
So linebacker, we got 3 spots. Go ahead. I think one should be unanimous.
Zach Bond.
He was amazing.
I think he benefits off the defense, but okay, cool.
Me too. But
I'm not really.
Still had an elite year though. We can't.
He had an elite year. Bro was working on a prove-it deal on the lowest.
But he ain't been elite nowhere else, but except on a stack team. But whatever.
Just because you're on a stack team doesn't mean you'll play well. Like,
just because you play behind Jalen Carter means you play well.
He's still All-Pro.
Not the way he's played, bro. Jalen Carter.
I'm being nasty, but he is one of the better cover linebackers in the league.
We'll move on. Good.
Who else?
All right.
I can name the other 3 for first team if you would like.
Fred Warner and Bobby Wagner are my other 2.
Bobby definitely there. I don't know if Fred played enough games. Didn't he miss a lot of games? Oh no,
no, he won first team. Well,
I guess Fred did. Oh, reliable.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Shout out
He
Butler.
had
The
off
other
year,
one
but it was still
the other
good.
one who was first team was Roquan Smith.
Oh, what? You missed me with that. They didn't watch because he didn't play well. He didn't play well.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
I want to play. I want to hear that.
That's a
anybody
namesake.
that
That's a namesake.
Roquan Smith did not play well this year. I don't care.
I'm gonna be real with you. And again, shout out to Mike. I would take your boy over him this season, Devontae David over him.
All right. Okay.
Fair.
All right. Second team linebackers. Go ahead.
And I don't know why we don't. Do you just not like of Zaire Franklin, Brandon?
You didn't watch the Colts game, bro. He missed a lot of tackles. I don't want to hear that. I know the stats are all great and all that stuff. He missed a lot of tackles. He was the reason why that run defense was that bad. He missed a lot of tackles. Those 2 picks that he got just came to him. They were easy. Roquan Smith is not making this list. Go ahead.
Well, Zaire Franklin won second team.
I'm about to say,
not Roquan Smith. Zaire Franklin is not making this list. I understand he made first team. They didn't watch the games. He was terrible. I don't hear that. I'm not giving him fucking.
He was
terrible.
You lead the league in tackles and be terrible, Brandon.
You lead the league in tackles when you get a lot of opportunities because you're getting cooked. All right, he's a terrible.
That only works for corners, Brandon.
You gonna really argue Zaire Franklin to me? I gotta watch.
All right, I watch Zaire Franklin too, but go ahead.
You know. He missed a lot of.
I watch him on the Joe Budden podcast because he's a regular. No.
All right, I'm gonna name my picks, and then y'all can do what you got to do. My picks, and maybe a little biased too. It is what it is. Levante David, I think, should make second team.
There you go. You better say Nick Bolton. I'm just telling you that much.
I wasn't gonna say Nick Bolton. I was gonna say Drew Tranquil. Drew Tranquil. I'll put him on pro.
Over Bolton now? I don't know.
Drew, you talking about Van Kinkle? Wait, who?
Drew.
He's talking about the
Tranquil. I know what Tranquil is. Yeah, but
Drew Tranquil.
I don't know over.
Who does he play for again?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
He was a freaking demon this year.
He has a weird name. That's probably why it's hard to recognize.
And then my last one would be what was his name?
Mailata would be on this list easily if he just would be healthy. My God, go ahead.
The linebacker from the Browns would have been here easy if he didn't get injured. Jeremiah Usa.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right. So here are the 3 people.
Didn't he have to retire? No, he didn't retire. But
here are the 3 people who won second team this year. Was Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner, and Zaire Franklin.
Terrible list. Terrible. Was Zaire Franklin? This is a terrible list.
Drew Twinkle, Levante David. I forget what was my last one. I completely forgot. I'm gonna just give it a Roquan. I'm gonna give it a Roquan.
Played better than Patrick Queen played better than
I'm gonna give it a Roquan.
Than Roquan Smith.
Patrick Queen was actually really good this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Patrick Queen was not that good, bro.
He was better than. He was pretty.
For what we know, he was.
He's better.
He was a Roquan Smith merchant last year. He was damn good for the Steelers, honestly. For what we expect from him,
he was cool. I'm gonna go Roquan, Drew Tranquil, and who's the other guy? Said.
Did you give a nigga
Levante David? Levante David.
Did you give a niggas Roquan? Okay.
Yep. He was really good on the run defense.
Shit, he ain't showing much on my tape anyway. I don't know what tape you got to go ahead though.
All right then. So Riddell said Levante David, Drew Tranquil, and Roquan Smith. Do we agree with that?
I'm not with the Drew Tranquil though. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I know that Tranquil, that Tranquil. I remember that name, but I don't know. I don't know.
Riddell, that's such a crazy headline right there.
I don't know if he's been.
What, the one that Lonnie sent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that don't even make sense. I'm like, what?
All right. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to pick.
God, to me, that's crazy. What did Lonnie send? Am I tripping?
No, it ain't for you. It wasn't for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Frankie, I'd take that list, but take out Tranquil and put in Frankie Louvu.
Yeah, Frankie Louvu. There we go. Because he made it too. Frankie Louvu. You should shout out Frankie Louvu.
Shout out. Zaire Franklin made it too.
But Tranquil is actually underrated. Honestly,
I like.
Chanel
Frankie Newbold is amazing. Actually, that linebacker core literally, they literally, bro, they fed them this year, dog. Literally, like they helped them so much this year because that D lineman with Jonathan Allen being out, they weren't the best. That linebacker core saved them a lot of games.
And their cornerbacks aren't that good either.
All right.
Him and old ass Bobby Wagner, old man Bobby was getting busy.
You
All
mean
right, so we're going Levante
Pete
David,
Frankie Luvu, and Roquan?
I wouldn't take Roquan over Zaire Franklin or
You ain't sounding
if y'all want to talk about it, go ahead.
no.
Okay.
I want Zaire should make the list. I get what Brandon's saying.
That's
but,
not a hill.
That's
That's not a hill you want to die on. That's not a hill you want to die on.
Let the league tackle for 2 years, man. Goddamn.
Niggas
Hey, Jalen Smith led the league in tackles when he was trash.
Corner, QB, cornerback one should be pretty obvious.
Surtain and Sting. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Surtain
Patrick
and Sting.
Surtain, Derek Stingley. That's my second.
Hey, you niggas are lucky that Jair Alexander got hurt. Because boy, he was gonna be number one. He was gonna be number one, baby.
No, he wasn't.
No, that's
Yeah, he was.
All right,
that's crazy.
Jair was frying for it.
Riddell, I'm surprised you didn't fight for Trent McDuffie to make first team on this.
I think Trent McDuffie's first team, but you know,
he's not over there Stingley. He's not over there Stingley.
I can make a very strong argument for Trent McDuffie over Derek Stingley, but I'll let it be. I'll let it go.
I'll let it go. Now we just check.
Sure fucking Chiefs player here. But you're not a Chiefs fan though. Man, stop it, bro. You just blew me with that. You know damn well he went better than Derek Stingley.
Hold on. Trent McDuffie is one of the best corners in the league. The man's been all his battles have been incredible.
Yes, it is. But he got
and Stingley's been better.
Yeah, I just think Derek
Stingley would never get cooked by Cortland Sutton like how Trent McDuffie. And I like Trent McDuffie. He could play, but he wouldn't get cooked like Cortland Sutton.
Nigga, strapped some really good receivers.
He got cooked by Cortland Sutton. Don't lie to me, boy.
You just opened the rabbit hole, my guy. You opened the rabbit hole.
Let me respond. The thing is, there is times
he got cooked by Quentin Johnson too. We ain't talking about that.
Cooked by Quentin Johnson. Yeah, right. No.
Don't lie to Quentin Sutton though.
No, let's be very clear. There are times where Trent McDuffie, usually because of size, someone can get it over him. But the extra element that Trent McDuffie has over a lot
is he holds all the time. Yeah, you're right.
No, he can cry.
He's a premium holder. You know it.
You can cry though.
He's a premium holder.
Is one of the best cornerback tacklers in football right now.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
He is the current best blitzing cornerback in football right now.
Absolutely.
So you got nothing to do. We don't care about that when it comes to coverage. First of all, you get a bunch of tackles because you always in the box, and also man, stop it, man.
You don't care about blitzing and tackling.
First of all, let's get something very clear. A lot of times Trent is inside, and Trent getting the quick slant routes where if you give your guy 3 or 4 yards on that quick slant and you stop him, that's a good play. You rack your tackles up with that easily. Him being a good tackler doesn't put him in the stratosphere with a Derek Stingley or a PS2. Who literally won't let you get the ball over there.
I named 2
things. I don't have my corner tackler. Trent
McDuffie's still a top tier coverage corner. In addition to being the best blitz corner and being arguably the best tackling corner.
Yeah.
I
don't
think but we act like Derek Stingley don't make tackles. Derek Stingley's a great tackler too, though.
He's not as good as
Hold on. Derek Stingley had 2 more tackles than Trent. So you saying that he's just racking up all these tackles is nuts. Like Trent McDuffie travels with the number 1. He's fighting and
Derek Stingley, no?
I'm about to say Derek Stingley literally locked up the best of the best.
He put Tyreek into jail.
Was that Tyreek?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Tyreek getting the falling off, bro. Tyreek ain't Tyreek no more, man. Let's be real.
Dude,
he got falling off.
Don't do that.
That boy, he was inconsistent as hell, bro. I understand the quarterback.
Bro, come on, bro. The quarterback play.
He quit a lot.
Stop it, bro. You're being nasty, Brandon.
He quit a lot. He quit a lot on the team. He did. He quit a lot.
It's not like that Tyreek Hill has gone slower.
I'm
like
not
he's
saying
just
he got
not getting
slower.
targeted.
I'm not saying he got slow, but
So he's
dude,
not falling off.
he quit a lot on the team, bro. He doesn't. The motivation isn't there. The motivation isn't there anymore.
Yeah, whatever. All I'm saying
Derek Stingley strapped CD Lamb too.
All I'm saying is he did.
Dude, Sam Womack strapped Tyreek Hill. He strapped him. You already know who Sam Womack is. Who do he play for?
Ultimately, if I've been outvoted, then
if CD shot into that game, he damn sure strapped
all I'm
Brown
saying
too.
is
strapped his ass
Trent
too.
McDuffie the best blitzing corner in the league because of him or because of Steve Spagnuolo? That's my question.
Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Exotic Blitz himself.
Wait.
All right. Now we taxing him because of the coordinator.
I'm not taxing McDuffie. I think that Stingley and McDuffie are in the same tier. I just think Stingley's been better. But I'm just saying, like, when you bring up blitzing, it's like, would he be as good as a blitzer in another system?
Trent McDuffie is the best tackling corner in the league. That's for sure. He's good in coverage. He's good in coverage. Sometimes great, but there are other times, like you said, bro. It's his size that, like.
But can we not talk about how he's? But Brandon, is he not a premier holder, bro?
You said what?
Bro, no, we're not doing that. Not the premier.
No, stop doing that every corner hold shit. It ain't true.
But
every corner does hold.
Every
you don't need to tell.
But also,
niggas, bro, him and your man, dog, him and Snead, dog, they were holding last year. Stingley was holding. How many times did Stingley not get the call, bro? Don't look at the film. That nigga almost never gets the call when he holds in the back of the end zone,
bro. L'Jarius Snead is a holder, boy.
No.
He holds you like he want to slow dance with you.
Scroll down on the sheet, please.
But like, if they don't get called for it, then what are we talking about?
I'm gonna fight for Christian Gonzalez.
Don't do that because you guys called. No. Don't do that because you guys called my boy a premier holder that I still love, Sauce Gardner, and he wasn't getting called for it a lot. So don't do that. We can't pick and choose who we want to say about who get the calls and who don't.
I don't know.
I didn't say that.
I don't know what you mean by y'all. I've never brought up holding when I talk about Sauce. I've never done that.
His name is Ahmad now. It's not Sauce. The Sauce is gone.
All right. So for cornerback 2, we're putting Trent McDuffie, and I'm gonna fight for Christian Gonzalez.
Listen, he stunk this year. You got it.
Yeah,
you gotta go at a nigga when he's an All-Pro level guy and he goes to stinking like that. You gotta go at him. I'm sorry.
Didn't Christian Gonzalez strap up Jamar Chase?
I agree with Trent and Christian Gonzalez. I agree.
I'm cool with that.
Trent and Christian.
And by the way, Christian Gonzalez was named second team All-Pro.
Whoa! We gonna overshadow Denzel Ward.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, wait a minute.
Christian Gonzalez has been better.
Christian Gonzalez is better.
Wait.
Did you watch
Christian Gonzalez?
No, Brandon. No.
I'm not watching no Denzel Ward.
Hey, here's Brandon's prime example when he don't agree with you. Man, you didn't watch this guy. Man, you didn't watch Christian. You didn't watch Christian Gonzalez because
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You didn't watch
bro.
He stole my shit. Y'all know my favorite shit is John watch the game. That's my favorite shit. Y'all, he stole my shit.
Denzel Ward, bro. He plays
no. I'm gonna tell you, and I love me Christian Gonzalez, but we gotta give Marlon Humphrey some love, dog. Come on, y'all.
Marlon Humphrey was a slot this year. He was a slot.
He was.
But also at the same time, it should tell you, besides the fact that his team was trash, Brandon, Christian Gonzalez still won second team All-Pro. Still. Put some respect on his name.
I'm getting respect, but we got Denzel Ward honorable mention. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
Jalen Johnson, get some love. Jalen Johnson for the Bears.
B. Who's better in coverage? Christian Gonzalez or Denzel Ward? Who's better in coverage?
You don't know how close it is, bro. It's a close toss-up.
Who's better? Who's better?
Bro, as far as technique, bro, I'm giving Denzel. I'm sorry.
I'm
giving Denzel. I'm saying.
If Christian Gonzalez didn't play for the bum ass Patriots, he would be a top 3 corner in the league and nobody would talk about it. Stop.
Dog, watch the technique of Denzel Ward, dog. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
If Christian Gonzalez played for like the Bills or somebody who get glorified, if he played for the Bills or a team who actually, man, stop it.
Technique. When you want all the right things from Denzel Ward, when you want all the right things in the corner,
well, y'all better pray the Patriots don't get y'all better pray the Patriots don't get Travis Hunter because it's gonna be a no-fly zone over there.
Brandon, all I'm gonna say is that Christian Gonzalez is in this conversation in his second year in the league, and last year he was hurt.
Dude, I know how good he is, man. I'm not sleeping on Christian. I'm the one last year saying Christian Gonzalez was going to be top 5 this year. I was the one last year saying that.
All
Don't act like I
all
don't
it
fuck with
is-
Christian
You
Gonzalez.
spelled Derek Stingley wrong too.
Technique's cool and all, but when you got someone who runs a sub 4.3 and is that agile,
All right, bro. All right. See,
Derek
we-
Stingley is like Derek.
Now
Derek
we've fallen
Stingley
in
is
love.
spelled like Derek Jeter. It's DREK.
Now we're getting into falling in love
Shout out
more with
Derek Jeter.
athleticism than technique. Now this is I don't like this. I don't
no,
like this.
no.
I don't
I'm
like it. I don't
saying,
like it.
I'm saying when
So wait
it's-
a minute, Christian Gonzalez don't got technique. You think?
I'm saying when you want to teach tape on how to use technique, this award is a guy you watch.
I'm
That's
saying
what I'm saying.
And we still taking Christian Gonzalez over that nigga.
when somebody's that
Whatever.
gifted as an athlete, the technique has to be a wide gap, and it's not a wide gap.
All
right,
let's go ahead to slot. Who is your first team All-Pro for slot?
Marlon
Humphrey.
All right, he also won.
Ron Humphrey actually has been cooking this year. No lie. He's
Absolutely.
been killing it.
Absolutely.
All right. Yo, Cooper DeJean would have made it if he played all year.
Maybe.
I spelled it wrong. Give me a
Maybe.
second.
I ain't gonna lie. I would actually
no
put.
one died.
I would be cool with putting Darius Slay or Mitchell at with Trent Duffy. I put Trent Duffy as in that slot.
Trent McDuffie was not a slot this year.
Trent McDuffie was definitely not a slot.
I know he wasn't. I just want to put him in slot. What the fuck?
What? You're nasty.
All right, second team.
Little bastard.
What was your second team All-Pro for slot?
That's tough.
Derwin James won this All-Pro.
Oh, then yeah, give it a Derwin. Give it a Derwin. I didn't actually play slot that much. Let me look at.
Derwin James had a pretty.
I
good
know.
season.
I know he was in the slot, but can we do Devin Witherspoon?
He was not in the slot, really.
because he wasn't a slot.
Derwin James had a really good season.
I ain't gonna lie, Witherspoon one of them was too, bro. As far as the
He's so good. He's actually the better
tackle.
tackler between him and Trey Duffy, but you got to have a conversation.
No, give me Trent, bro.
Witherspoon's a lot bigger, a lot
All
stronger, a
right,
lot
and
faster.
we're finishing it off with the safeties.
Okay, so now I think we know who one of the best safeties in this football.
Cal Hamilton.
Actually,
Cal Hamilton.
Hold on.
And Derwin James as the first free safety,
Hold on.
strong safety.
Before we move on, I'm looking at Devin Witherspoon's snap by lineup. He played mostly slot this year.
Yeah, he did. I know that. I didn't say he did.
Oh, I thought you were talking about wide.
Would they take Devin?
No, I'm
take
just saying he
Derwin
was
James?
solid.
Because Derwin James gonna get safety anyway and move his ass out the way and give
Derwin
Devin.
James didn't play.
He didn't play safety.
A lot of safety this year.
Look, I like Xavier McKinney, but I'm gonna have to go Kyle Hamilton and Kirby Joseph.
Ironically,
I'm taking McKinney over Kirby. I'm sorry, Doug.
Ironically,
Kirby had the most interceptions.
Well, we not doing Branch and Cal Hamilton.
Kirby had the most interceptions. That's why.
Ironically,
understand that.
first team All-Pro for safeties was
Branch and Cal Hamilton.
It was Kirby Joseph and Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, Xavier McKinney had 8 interceptions.
Oh yeah, Xavier McKinney. Xavier McKinney and Cal Hamilton should be number 1 and 2. Number 1.
I mean, taking out the stat watching, I think the two best safeties is Kyle Hamilton and
Xavier McKinney. Yeah, most definitely.
I know. The
Wait.
Random, but
that's what I said.
Xavier, wait. Kyle Hamilton got second team.
Yes, he did.
Get the fuck out of here! What? And I gotta be honest. I gave Kyle Hamilton some shit, but he is much better than Kirby Joseph.
It's because Kirby had 9 interceptions.
It's literally all stats, bro. Like,
he's better than Kirby Joseph any day of the week.
Wasn't Deron Bland a first team All-Pro last year strictly because of picks?
Yeah.
Listen. He got pick 6s. Like that shit matters. No, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. That nigga was guaranteed 7 points every game.
He wasn't even a top 10 coverage corner in the league last year.
But I'm just saying, like, I understand he had a lot of picks. He got All-Pro, but that nigga was pick 6s though. You understand what I'm saying?
I know.
That's Ed Reed like. 6 pick 6s in 1 year is Ed Reed like. I'm just being honest with you.
He did break a record, to be fair to him.
That don't just happen, nigga. When you can guarantee your corner is not only gonna get a pick, but he gonna take it to the house, nigga.
But
that matters.
All right. So
then he got burned a mistake by Jackson Smith and Jigba, which was when I knew Jackson Smith and Jigba would be like that.
I'm taking Branch over Joseph still. I like Branch. I love Branch.
Second team. Ironically, it was Kyle Hamilton and Buda Baker for second team.
I'll give Joseph and Branch the respect.
Yeah,
Buda Baker was pretty good this year.
Buda Baker is always good, dog.
I don't think he's better than Brian
anything
Branch,
else,
though.
you can count on Buda being good, dog.
I feel like Brian Branch's been
He a beast. He a beast. He does it all. He does. Oh,
You know who else for the Cardinals was solid for a very long time? Adrian Wilson was solid year in and year out, man.
Buda Baker's a gambler though, which I'm not saying is.
To go Kirby Joseph and
it pays
Brian
off
Brandt.
though, Mike.
Brian
I'm
Brandt.
going to.
Brian Brandt.
I'm going with Brand. Got to make it. That's all I know.
All right, and there we go. Because Riddell didn't want to do any special teamers.
What's up with the kicker and punter, man? Come on,
we're not doing special teamers.
Oh my God, you guys.
But here is your first team All-Pro for the official OFP NFL first team All-Pro. At quarterback, we have Josh Allen. Running back is Saquon. Fullback is Kyle Juszczyk. Tight end is Brock Bowers. Our receiving core is Jamar, Jettas, and the Sun God. Our tackles are Jordan Mailata, Quentin Nelson, or O-line is Jordan Mailata, Quentin Nelson, Creed Humphrey, Chris Lindstrom, and Penei Sewell. Our edges are Myles Garrett and Trey Hendrickson. Interior linemen are Chris Jones and Cam Hayward. Our linebackers are Zach Bond, Fred Warner, and Bobby Wagner. Our corners are Patrick Surtain and Derek Stingley. Our slot corner is Marlon Humphreys, and our safeties are Xavier McKinney and Kyle Hamilton. Our second team is led by quarterback Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Patrick Ricard at fullback, George Kittle at tight end. Receiving core is Drake London, Scary Terry, and A.J. Brown. Our linemen are Tristan Wirfs, Joe Tooney, Frank Ragnow, Quentin Miners, Lane Johnson. Our edges are T.J. Watt and Nick Bonito. Interior linemen are Jalen Carter and Lennon Williams. Our linebacking core is Levante David, Frankie Louvu, and Roquan Smith. Our corners are led by Trent McDuffie and Christian Gonzalez. Our slot is Derwin James, and our safeties are Kirby Joseph.
Oh, what's up, JJ?
And Brian.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen to me. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta agree with JJ, dog. Jesse Bates was the only thing consistent on that bum ass Falcons.
Yeah, no, Jesse Bates had a really good year.
He probably won't because Kirby Joseph did lead the league of picks, but boy, Jesse Bates is still a better player than Kirby Joseph.
If I'm taking out the stats, I think Jesse Bates is better than Kirby Joseph.
All day, every day.
Like, he got 9 interceptions. I can't.
9 interceptions is 9 interceptions, though.
I can't.
It's hard to argue against that.
Like I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Jesse, just like this is like a Jamar Chase and Justin thing. Jesse's better. Off ability, play, all that stuff. Jesse's better. I agree with you.
And if Jesse played for actual defense, like you put Jesse Bates for like the Steelers or one of them teams, oh my God, boy, he'd be Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Brian Branch played this weird like hybrid, like Ottor said, but he mostly played free safety. Mostly.
Yeah. He did the same thing Devin Witherspoon did last year. Devin Witherspoon played like slot and a little bit of safety his rookie year. Like he was killing shit.
All right, fellas. Well, we really broke down the Super Bowl last week. But Super Bowl here in 4 days. That's crazy, man. That's it. The season's over. But let's go ahead, give our
I just want to get it over with. I hate this. So this is gonna be the worst Super Bowl ever.
No, it's
fucking back to back.
No, it's
stupidness. Hey, I'll be real with you. The Eagles should just blow them out. But boy, them refs going, boy, I don't know who to root for. Honestly, I don't.
Bro. All right.
But we not gonna add the refs don't help them, dog. Come on, man. Fuck. Come back, they don't help them. They help them.
We have to do this again.
If this game is close, it's because of the refs. Honestly, because we all know, everybody, even Riddell knows the Eagles should blow the Chiefs out. Honestly,
I don't.
That's not true, bro.
What Riddell you talking about? What do you mean the Eagles should blow out the Chiefs? What are you
don't think the Eagles should blow the Chiefs out?
Hell no. What team?
The Chiefs have been piss poor against the run in all playoffs. We don't think Saquon gonna dog walk them.
It doesn't. Even if they do, it's not like Jalen Hurts is gonna dog walk them.
There it is.
Even then, like, why
if they lose? Jalen Hurts
look what you're trying to say. Yeah. Look what you're trying to say. You're saying in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes should get blown out. It's already weird that it happened once. And
this
they were job blowing them out. The first time they played, they were job blowing them out. They was up by like 17 points in the first half.
Look,
and then
if Patrick Mahomes gets blown out and get another Super Bowl, we're gonna have a conversation because that's weird, but that's not gonna happen. It's Patrick Mahomes.
So what's blown out for you, Brandon? What's blown out for you? If you lose by 14 or more, is that blown out?
Blown out is winning by multiple touchdowns.
So I'm saying 14 or more, or got to be at least 21.
Early. You're not taking into account the coordinator situation, bro. Like, okay, Vic Fangio's really good, right? But like, I fully expect.
I mean, I ain't talking about like Broncos versus the Seahawks blown out, but it's gonna be like
So they win
2 touchdowns.
Then say that because blown out. That's what you're talking about.
Well, it should be 2 touchdowns or better.
Andy Reid is scheming up the offense. He's not in the defense.
I fully expect Steve Spagnuolo to give Kellen Moore fits in this game. And what's the biggest knock on Jalen Hurts? Holds the ball too long. So and recognize
with that O-line, blitz if you want to, because Jalen Hurts can make them throws when he got a little time.
So wait. So as good as that O-line is, we're not gonna act like the Rams weren't getting pressure.
Jared Verse was new.
But I said Jared Verse was first of all, Jared Verse the whole playoffs didn't need no help. He was beating his one-on-one.
But he knew Jalen Hurts on a personal level after that game.
But he was getting in off his stunts though. He wasn't just going up against the tackles. He was stunning inside and then beating the guards. That's how
the weakness of the Eagles' offensive line is the interior.
And I remember the center got hurt, right, in the championship game.
The center is hurt.
I think he's playing, though, in the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure. But even if he is, Cam Jurgens and Mekhi Becton, they're food, bro. Chris Jones is about to eat.
Yeah, I just look, for it to be a blowout, like as good as Saquon is, right? Jalen Hurts is gonna have to make plays.
They can double team. They can double team his ass because Lane Johnson and my boy with the Malachi, they do just fine outside.
Well, if they double team, one, Karlaftis has been cooking all playoffs, and 2, they're gonna send that extra blitzers to.
But Karlaftis is on which side, the left or the right?
He's
But early,
either way, he's getting body walked by Maletta
or Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson. That's what I do.
Early.
I lot of putting him on the third.
Yeah, facts.
But early, you're making it seem like that stopping exotic blitzes from Spagnuolo is something that just happened. Like literally, no team has done it yet in the playoffs in the last 3 years. How, except for the Eagles, really?
Yeah, I'm saying no team has had what the Eagles have offensively, neither.
I mean, fine, but at the end of the day,
listen, between Dallas Gallard,
that they're just going to stop all the exotic blitzes that Spagnuolo is going to throw at them.
Listen. There's plenty. Listen, first of all, Saquon Barkley we'll talk about is one of the better pass blocking running backs in the league. Literally, you can go quick routes with Smith, Gollard, and AJ Brown. But exotic all you want to, you better get there. Because either one of them, well, at least AJ Brown, he'll break that first tackle and get busy on you. It'll get scary.
Hey man, they will get there. No worries.
And you better stop. And you better stop that run and beginning of the game because if Saquon get loose, because they're not gonna do what they did with James Cook. They gonna keep running the ball with him. They gonna get they gonna let it Cook and then start running the ball with him. This
is how the game will go. They're gonna stack the box, sell out, run early, and it's gonna be okay. AJ Brown, you're top 5. Okay, beat Trent McDuffie. Devontae Smith, you're supposed to be a number 1 receiver. If you go somewhere else, beat. What's his name on the other side?
He's gonna dog walk him. He's gonna dog walk him. He's gonna dog walk him.
Well, we'll see because as good as the game that he had last game, the first 2 games from AJ Brown were pedestrian. They were
honestly Jalen Hurts. The only thing I fear because AJ Brown can really body Trent McDuffie. Honestly, in my opinion, but we don't know what I don't know because sometimes
Nico Collins,
Trent McDuffie, AJ Brown the first 2 games.
He had a battle with Nico Collins, so I'm not worried about him being bodied.
Yeah.
Where was AJ Brown the first 2 games?
AJ Brown's better than Nico Collins, though. Riddell, come on, not yet, Riddell.
I don't think it's clear,
but not yet.
Is it clear?
They're on the.
Is he clear?
They're in the same tier,
bro.
If Trent McDuffie could handle Nico Collins,
AJ Brown is in the top 5 type of conversations, man.
So is Nico Collins. I'm not gonna front. We gotta just accept.
Name 5 receivers better than Nico Collins right now. Early. Name 5.
Justin. We had him in the All-Pros actually. Let me go look at my All-Pros. Slide that screen down, please. Slide that screen down.
No.
Slide that screen down. Slide that screen down, please.
No.
If Nico was healthy,
slide that screen down. All of those guys. There's the 6 right there.
No.
What? Amon Ra's better than Nico Collins?
If Nico Collins was healthy all year, he would have been All-Pro first team. Like no.
Wait, early. You think Amon Ross St. Brown is better than Nico Collins?
I'm being nasty, but I'm taking Jamar. I'm taking Justin. I'm taking AJ. I'm taking Drake, and I'm taking Scary Terry right now for
I'm
sure.
Not taking Drake.
I don't know why we act like Amon St. Brown and him though. So no, I'm taking all 6 of them. Fuck that, man.
Amon-Ra St. Brown's not better than Nico Collins. He's not. Like he's just not.
I think we doing that. I think when we doing that is because we like what Nico brings on the outside and how like creative he is, like to go get it and shit like that. But we talking about like route running and like it ain't too much. Amon-Ra St. Brown ain't got it.
Here's my thing about Amon-Ra. I think
JJ, because I'm a hater, Nate, I'm not putting BTJ there when Malik Neighbors exists. That's why.
No, I honestly think that. I think Amon-Ra is one of the best route runners, but I think people will be gassing like that he creates like this crazy separation, and he's like,
okay. Do you agree that he's better than that he's not better than Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, right?
100%, he's not better than those two.
Do you agree
Nico Collins or
Amon-Ra? No. We're talking about this stuff too. Do you Nico Collins? Do you agree he's not better than AJ Brown right now?
I think it's a conversation, but I would take AJ Brown. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Drake London on him.
I don't think he's better. I don't think Drake London's better than Nico Collins.
Scary Terry, Nico Collins.
I don't think Scary Terry's better than Nico Collins either.
Joey J, low-key, I'm with you.
But I like Terry, but I don't. Terry might have him. Like Terry has more burst. Like he has more speed after 10 yards. But when it comes to like route running, hands, contested catching, I mean, I think Nico Collins is better than him in all those categories. I honestly think the only thing that Terry McLaurin has over Nico Collins is speed.
Okay. What about okay, cool. So you said just speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about my boy that play Wilson, Garrett Wilson? No.
How the fuck?
No. I think talent wise, Garrett Wilson could be top 10, but he just hasn't shown like That's where I'm with you.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek falling off. That's tough.
Can we stop saying that, bro, and just admit that he had bad quarterback?
I'll put Tyreek there by default for what he's
all right, cool. So you agree with? Okay, cool. So I got you for 4. I got you for 4. I got you AJ Brown. I got you Tyreek Hill. I got you Justin Jefferson, and I got you Jamar Chase. Okay, you solidified them, right?
Right.
All right, and his 5th spot is the one and only CeeDee Lamb. Is he better than CeeDee Lamb?
Yeah. You know me, bro. I'm happy.
Right there. He ain't top 5.
Well, he's in the conversation for sure. There's no doubt about that. And my only thing to you was the other name's fine, but Amon-Ra, I can't get down with.
I'm still taking a healthy Stephon Diggs over Nico Collins. Like, goddamn, not yet. And Puka, got a discussion too, man. Well, Puka play all year. He'd probably be all pro. Shit.
I don't think
Puka's one of my guys, so I can't be mad. I have so many really great receivers that
I don't think Puka's better than Nico, bro. I don't.
Well, I think what Drake London did this year, man. Right now, him and Nico neck and neck, of course. But
I think I'll give Puka hands for sure. I like but Nico Collins' hands are like that too. But Puka's hands are on another level right now.
I give Puka a better. I give Puka a better catching. I think he's a better red zone threat too.
Well, that comes into hands. I'm not mad at that. I think Nico Collins is close. I don't think it's. I think everything else though, Nico Collins is better at, and I don't think hands is a significant gap to the point where Puka's better.
I think Nico is just one of them guys that he will be top 5 probably next year once he plays the whole season. But he's just
top 5 this year. If he
he's just fun to watch. He's much like an AJ Green or who y'all love, Julio. Like he's one of them big physical. He makes it look good. Honestly, a receiver, he makes it look so cool.
Yeah, he's a fucking dog. 6'4" and just a beast.
Yeah, I tell you, he plays just like Brandon Marshall, but we don't give Brandon Marshall love, but whatever. Nico could be the next Andre Johnson, man. He's not as strong.
Puka's the next Andre Johnson? Is that what you said?
I said Nico could be the next Andre Johnson. He's not as strong. Yeah. And if you give George Pickens another quarterback, who knows?
Dude, I think George Pickens is.
And George Pickens,
he's just a crash out, bro. Like that's the problem.
Yeah, if he wasn't a crash out, he could be in stretches.
Talent, like in stretches, he can be a top 10 receiver. But like if you crash out and give up halfway or 3/4 through the season, you're never gonna be put on that. He
is a maniac, and he does too much after the play. He's a maniac. Like he
I
can literally cost you 15 yards at any point in the game at an important time. But also, I think a lot of people I think he's one of the more physically dealt with receivers, and he don't get the calls he deserves because he do be getting abused sometimes, and they don't be calling that shit.
Yeah.
And I think teams have learned.
but-
Teams have learned he's a crash out, so they grab his face mask or they grab his shoulder pad. Like he gets held a lot and he crashes out because what you don't see when you call or that what George Pickens is that a lot of times when he does crash out is because it's the third time somebody that did shit they ain't calling. That Browns game specifically, they was holding the shot
Yeah,
at him
but
that
that's
first
the other
game.
thing. It's like if you think about it in the aspects of just playing sports. For me, I went to a small high school, so we kind of had the same refs and stuff. It's like if you crash out on the refs a lot, they're not going to give you calls. Like it's a favor game when it comes to that. Like if you're someone who crashes out, they're not going to give you the calls that you want. But like I don't know, I
Yeah,
just see a
Rasheed
lot.
Wallace. Yeah, Rasheed Wallace. That's the Rasheed Wallace treatment. Yeah, you crash out enough, we don't see nothing.
Right, and I think George Pickens, like genuinely, he's not the best route runner, and he can't get off press the best. But I think he can improve because he's not like a statue. He still is pretty He's still pretty agile for his size, and he's pretty fast. So I think that he can improve in those aspects. And I think if once he figures out how to get off of press better, I think he's going to be he's going to be a problem, like a serious problem. But honestly, I think he has to get off of Pittsburgh because he's just gonna. I don't know if he will ever reach his potential in Pittsburgh because it just seems like he's done with the situation. Like, did you guys see the interview where he was like, do you have any optimism? And he was like, no. And I was just like, bro, how do you say that, bro? Like, you really must like think that this shit, there's no way this
Yeah,
shit.
because you know why? Because you know why? Because we sit here and I keep telling y'all this, and I've been saying this for season after season. We act like we don't shit on people for not having a productive season, but we do that. We do tax people for not having a productive season, and we
We mean
blame
taxing
them.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, literally, you're hearing Riddell go. No, maybe I might have been Riddell. One of you guys just said that Tyreek Hill falling off.
Because look, if you watch the tape, there's nothing that Tyreek Hill's doing that suggests falling off. He's just not getting targeted. And
Literally,
personally,
but we do
I
that
think
when you don't have a productive. The reason why I fuck with Drake London because they have a productive season. If he does another 800 season next year, we're not gonna put him in the talks. We do
But
care about productivity and how well somebody plays. And when they have an off season, we literally would throw them in the back burner and be like, "Oh, I don't know about him no more." We put the guys who put the numbers up top. We do that all the time. So for me, a guy like George Pickens, of course he crashed out because we don't give people credit when they don't have great seasons.
yeah.
But if George Pickens is the number one over there, a lot of them jump balls that Justin Herbert threw to Quentin Johnson, give George Pickens them passes and see what he do. See if he ain't 1,300 yards or better over there.
Like honestly, I think the two biggest reasons why Tyreek didn't have a year that like we're used to seeing is number one, because he gave up. Number two, because literally the
Did you
whole
see his
book,
quarterback play out? He gave up too. Homie is
but I
terrible.
think it's also the whole book on the Dolphins was all right. We're just not we're going to force you to move the ball down the field with those dink and duck screen passes and all that, because the reason why you guys were so good last year was because Tyreek was just ridiculous over the top. And they basically were just like, all right, like, yeah, Mike, your scheme's
But
cool. and all,
Tyreek is also phone booth good, so he can turn a short slant into a touchdown.
yeah, but they did not give it. That's one thing I'll knock Mike for is he did not. I don't think he tried to get Tyreek Hill the ball on screen passes, on RPOs, on stuff like
Well,
that. Like try to get him involved more, which doesn't make any sense because
that
Tyreek's
team is falling apart. Don't be surprised if he gets fired before the next season starts, or midway through the next season. So.
I mean, that's certainly a possibility because I don't see them being bad. I think the AFC East is going to be the worst division in football next year.
And I'm with Alto on this one. We poo poo Marlon St. Brown, but he is nothing but consistency, and ain't nothing he do wrong as a receiver dog. You would any quarterback would love to have him as a receiver dog.
It's
He's
not that he
Mr.
does
Reliable.
anything wrong, but when you look at the top 7 guys, I just can't say that he's better than them. I just can't.
I think you only said that because he's a smaller guy. And he's really like 5'11", but he's a smaller guy, and he's not flashy outside like the guys that we love. Because if he was outside the way Malik Neighbors is, we probably love him more. But the guy isn't the craziest athlete, whatever like that. But
early,
you need him as a receiver. Anybody could use him, and he's great. And Cooper Kupp ain't too far from that what he is neither. But we love Cooper Kupp when his season that he went crazy.
Okay, true, but I also think that like
I don't think Cooper Kupp, the year that he broke the Triple Crown, was the best receiver in the league. Like, I think that Justin Jefferson was better. I think Devontae Adams is better that season. Like, I just think it's easier in slot, and that's like a take that, you know, some people don't like. But
wait, so
I
do you
think,
wait? So do you think who you think was the best receiver this year?
the best receiver in the league this year? I mean, Jamar Chase.
Was it not solely on the fact that he was elite stat wise?
Yeah, but he was the certified X, and also it's not just because he was elite stat wise.
Hooper was a certified X the year he had 19 yards.
You said what?
Hooper was a certified X too.
No, he wasn't certified X. He was playing in the slot, bro.
He was playing everywhere. Like we got to stop saying that. Cooper Kupp play everywhere. Like the nigga was everywhere. He was slide. He was outside.
He wasn't playing outside like Devontae Adams or Justin Jefferson was.
I can argue the year that OBJ had 600 yards, he played a lot of slot. They slotted him to death.
He did. He did play a lot of slot, but he still was outside a lot too. Like I mean, look, I'm not saying that Amon-Ra's not. If you want, like, I don't know. I'm not saying that Amon-Ra's a bum. I'm not saying that but look, if Amon-Ra was that, if my thing is why does Amon-Ra not play outside ever? Why is he always certified in the slot when the only other receiver that they have is Jameson Williams? Why is he never put out?
If Amon-Ra keep this pace, Amon-Ra say Brown gonna be 10 seasons, 1,000 yards, damn near 1,100 catches, and I don't know, man. He gonna put up the numbers. It's gonna be crazy, but I think sometimes we just like what we like as far as what we see. And Nico Collins is so Riddell so high on Nico Collins because he's a flashy receiver that makes it look good. Like I said, we do care about the finesse and the flash of it. If it look good on top of the stats and the productivity, we love it more. We love Jamar Chase because it look good. We love Jefferson because it look good. Amon-Ra St. Brown puts up Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase numbers for the most part, but it don't look as good as they do, honestly. The nigga puts up crazy your numbers.
All I'm saying is there's a reason why Amon-Ra doesn't line up at the X ever. There's a reason for that.
Well, we had this argument before, and he actually does it like 45% of the time. So it's not what you think it is.
Does he? I don't believe that.
I think Riddell the one who schooled me on that because I was the one saying he was a slot merchant, and I think Riddell was the one who schooled me on that about how much he actually runs outside.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I was. To be honest, I have no idea what you're referring to.
I'd like to see that.
One of y'all got me together on that because I thought he was a slot merchant too.
All right, well, respect that man, Amon-Ra.
I'm not saying he not top 10 or like top 15. I just don't think. I think that there's like the guy like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, McLaurin, AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb.
Amon-Ra St. Brown better than McLaurin. I'm better than McLaurin. He ain't better than CeeDee Lamb, but he better than McLaurin.
I don't know about that one.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right, everybody. It should be. I think it's going to be an amazing Super Bowl. Just looking at the matchups, it's going to be amazing. We already gave our picks out. I think
we got to go with Chiefs. Okay,
I just have to see. I have to see the Eagles beat the Chiefs at this point. I just have to see somebody beat them because they've had multiple people have had chances to do it, and they just haven't done it. Riddell's obviously picking the Chiefs. Michael, I think you picked the Chiefs too.
Yep, Chiefs 2017, baby.
And early, you hate Jalen Hurts so much, you're going to pick the Chiefs. So we understand how this goes.
I hope it ties so much that they just make it a tie Super Bowl and they share the trophy.
No.
I hope it goes to 19 overtimes and they just say, you know what? We want to go home. Make them split the trophy.
No, I do believe the Eagles do have a really good chance to win this game. The problem is
I don't trust Jalen Hurts.
Bro.
No.
Betting.
I've seen this before. They were literally up 17 in the first half and gave the game up. I don't trust them at all. Unless they get up by 30 in the first half, I don't trust them.
That is not
betting against Patrick Mahomes is like betting against the house.
Unless he plays Brady, let me stop.
Good luck.
Unless
and his offensive line
listen. Brady.
He also beat him. Also beat him in an AFC Championship game with a worse team.
I know we love Patrick Mahomes, but let me tell you something. Brady has the complexion for the collection and the protection. So they never pick. Listen, you love Patrick Mahomes, you want to, but as long as he got a little bit of black in him, he'll never win a game over Brady. Like it's a different type of love over there. That's a different type of ref play.
You're so nasty.
Hey, listen. There's a difference between the white man and the kind of white man. Two different ball games, my boy.
Let's move on. Let's get out of here,
let's
bro.
go
I
ahead.
got no comment. No comment.
will-
No comment.
We'll probably do a stream, depending on how crazy the game is, right after the game to just talk about it. But if not, we'll see you guys next week. We'll just review the season in particular. We'll talk about what some teams are already doing, like Cooper Kupp on the move, things like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys. We'll definitely probably see you guys on Sunday, and we'll talk about the Super Bowl. Thank you guys for watching.
Hey man, hopefully we see Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey playing on the court before we see Patrick Mahomes win another Super Bowl. But I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Yeah.
All right, later, fellas.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Good luck with someone who doesn't play defense.
Yeah, and we, as always, guys, appreciate you guys for showing up. If you watch football, you know where to get it. We appreciate you guys for giving us love and being here throughout the years and throughout the whole year. And let's see the Super Bowl, and we see you guys in the off season once Super Bowl's over with. And as always, we out this bitch.